If we're gonna go, we're gonna go.
Let's go.
If we're gonna go, we're gonna go then. Because I'm gonna go with you. If we're gonna go, we're gonna go. Let's go.
100 days later.
Rooster's crowing.
Days later.
Rooster's crowing.
Sheesh, I'm talking about habits have been created. Bonds have been broken. I'm talking about increase, all right?
Sheesh.
Make sure you guys tune in to the last day. 100 out of 100. Let's go, son. Let's go watch the football.
Sheesh. Let's go.
Grand Rises family, today is day 100 of Legacy Dom's Grindset motivational call. There is still time. Don't ever think that there's not enough. Hop on this call, get you a pen, get you some paper. You know, don't be a note taker. Be a note maker in this call. Come on. Grand Rises family.
Let's go. Let's go.
Good morning, family. Grindset Motivation is currently live, family. And today's 100 days of 100 days. It's sad to say this is literally the last day that Grindset will be taking effect. And if you have not got any value from any other call, I really need y'all to tap into this call. This call has actually been able to change my life and those around me. God has been able to shift my mindset. He's been able to break certain chains in my life. And honestly, this is a call I really don't want y'all to miss. So family, do me a favor, send those personal texts out and hop on Grindset. Let's pack this call out for him. Show him our gratitude. Show him how we appreciate him. And let's go, family. Let's tap in.
Let's go, Keena. I speak increase over your life, your family, your business. Come on. The next 2 generations. Let's go. Let's go. Who else? Who else we got on here? Let's go. Let's go, Queen.
I'm coming back again. I am back. I'm back.
He said he's back.
I don't know about y'all, but today, this call right here, this is the call you do not want to miss. Today is the day.
Sheesh.
This is the last day of Grindset. You do not want to take this for granted. I'm telling you right now, this is the day. This is, I don't know about y'all, but I speak that increase over my family. I'm speaking the increase over my family.
Let's go, Queen. Let's go, Queen.
I'm telling you right now, you do not want to miss this. These gems are about to be dropped. You do not want to miss this. I promise you, family. We are live. No more bondage. Increase, though, my family. Let's go.
Let's go.
You don't know who I am. But guess what? I got a blessed time. Let's go.
Let's go, 7.
Good morning, family. Look, it's day 100 of 100. This is like day 900 for Dom. What I need you to do, what you guys to do is just show some appreciation. Hop on this call because every leader in this organization understands and knows for a fact that mental fortitude is what's going to take you to the next level.
That boy talking.
You may wake up and be discouraged. You may wake up and need some reinforcement. You may wake up and just need some direction. That's what this call is for, right? So this is going to start you out your day on the right foot so then you can attack the day. So let's attack the family and let's get.
That's major. That's major. Major. That's major. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Cordy. Let's go, Cordy. Yoko, here's what you got.
Day 100 is here, ladies and gentlemen. Look, today is the day I get my increase. No more bondage, right? From this day forward, level up season, and we just taking it there, right? Not for anybody else, but for myself, for my family, my legacy, right? And you should be thinking the same way. It's no coincidence you in Legacy Global, but today, look, no more bondage. Today is the day I get my increase. Day 100 is live right now. Where you? I see y'all on the calls, man. Let's get it. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Look, y'all already know what time it is. Look, check this out. Rise and grind, family. Y'all know what time it is. We're going to go ahead and get started. I challenge each and every single one of you guys to send out 5 personal texts. Turn your cameras on. Turn your cameras on. Turn your cameras on. Turn your cameras on. You look too beautiful to just hide that, right? We're not hiding no more, right? I'm telling you right now, there is an increase waiting for somebody. There's increase waiting for somebody. If you can just expose somebody else, if you can just expose somebody else to the information. If I told you I had $1 million for the person that can get the most people on the call, this call would have been maxed out 5 seconds ago. 5 seconds ago. If I told you Chairman 100 was at the end of the tunnel, if you got 5 of your downlines on the call, you would have all 5 of them on the call. I need you to get in the chats and I need you to drop call is live. Dom is talking so crazy right now. You got to get on. Call is live. Call is live. Call is live. Even crazier. If you get on, look, get in the chat and say this. Dom is giving away $100 in Bitcoin for the next 5 people to get on this call. Drop that in the chat. Watch what happens. Kari gonna get on me about this, but I want to give everybody this information. Kari gonna get on me for sure. But drop. Dom is giving away $100 in Bitcoin to the next 5 people that get on this call. Watch this. For the last 5, write this. For the last 5 people to get on this call. Dom is giving away $100 in Bitcoin to the last 5 people to get on this call. Where are you? OMG. You're about to miss it. See, sometimes you got folks that chase the money, not the mindset. So we're going to get the money chasers on the call. Oops, you're bad. We're going to get the money. Watch this. Watch how many money chasers hop on the call. Watch this. You got to drop it in the chat, though. You got to drop it in the chat. You got to drop it in the chat. Drop the link. Drop the link. Drop the link. Watch this. Watch this. Sheesh. Drop the link. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Watch this. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. Keep dropping it. Keep dropping it. But look, we're going to go ahead and get into it. We're going to go ahead and get into it. All right, the call should max out shortly. We're going to go into it. Look, check this out. I want everybody to unmute your mic. Look at the person to the left of you, to the right of you, above you, below you. For the last time, day 100 of 100. For those who do not know me, my name is Legacy Dom. I'm a Platinum 5000, chairman loaded in this space. I'm so happy and grateful to be in front of y'all today. I'm so happy to give y'all this information. I promise you this is some valuable information. Make sure you guys are taking good notes. But until then, look, before then, I want you to look at the person to the left of you, to the right, right. Look, below you, above you. I want you to look at them, call them by name, and I want you to tell them that they are next up. Tell them that they are next up. Tell them that they are next up.
Next up.
You're next up.
You are next up.
Let's see.
You are next up.
Next up.
Next up. Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Next up.
Good morning, Kiana. You next up.
Mauda, you are next up.
You next up. Let's go.
I'm next up.
You are next up. You are next up. You are next up. You are next consistent. Next up.
Next up. Let's go.
You up next, Angela. You up next. Sherry, you're up next. Anna, you're up next. You up next. Niece, you up next.
Look at her. You next up. You next up.
Okay, you up next.
When you
next up. Everybody, you next.
Next up.
Go.
you next up.
You been consistent, huh?
Next up. Jazzy, you next up.
Jackie, good morning. Next up. Let's go, Queen. Let's go.
Let's go.
Imani, you next up. You are next up.
You are next up.
You are next up.
Next up.
Smiley, you next up.
Sheesh. Oh my gosh, that's like I promise y'all, that's my favorite. This is my favorite part of this call. Just hearing y'all speak so much life into the next person. Just hearing you guys speak so much life into the next person. Just hearing you guys speak so much life into the next person. See, this is the thing. This is day 100 of 100, man. It feels crazy every time I say this. This is actually the 7th time. I feel like 7 is a number of perfection. I've grown so much in this space. And I feel like every time I do this, I eliminate limitations. And I want to tell you, I'm so grateful. I feel like at the core of everything God is saying, he's saying, don't limit yourself. Don't be limited. Don't put a period. Don't put a period because this is what you have to understand. Every time I've run this call, I've dated myself. Look, a lot of people got to understand that every time you put yourself in front of more information, you get closer and closer. Look, you get more and more in touch with yourself. I've gotten so much more in touch with myself. I'm getting more and more in touch with myself in ways that people are not. What I'm able to say now is I know me. Why? Because I've dated me. I know it sounds funny, but it's true. See, you know when you date somebody, you're exploring them to see who they are. Most people are so busy dating other people, they've never dated themselves. They've never dated themselves. See, this is the thing, and I always bring God into everything. When God said in the beginning, when he made Adam and Eve, when he made Adam, what he said was, he said this. He said, go and be fruitful. Go and look. Go and be fruitful. See, the thing about being fruitful, what God is really saying is, he's saying, you can only be fruitful if you're seedful. How many of y'all trying to grow a business in this space? Drop a me in the chat. Come on, 7, I got a good word today. This one good. Day 100, yeah, we're going to come with it. Go and be fruitful. Shout out to the CCG 7. I see you. Coffee Cup gang. You know what it is. We powered up. Gasoline. Let's go. We got stuff to do. We don't got time to be tired. Go and be fruitful. Go look. In order to be fruitful, you got to be seedful. Okay, look. So we're talking about the difference between fruit and seed, right? See, what we got to do is this. Identifying your seed is what causes you to be fruitful. Have you identified your seed? I have. I feel like I finally identified. I thought it was music, but it wasn't music. Music took me places I've never been before. Identifying your seed is what's called, look, is what causes you to be fruitful. See, the first revelation of seed should happen in your family. In your family. You should have had, right? Should have. Everybody doesn't, but you should have had parents who were looking at their kids, looking for seeds. See, I'm gonna tell you a tale. One day, my niece, right? Her name is Ava. I call her Ava the Baby, right? We call her Baby, right? Brilliant little girl. I love her. I love her to pieces. I love her to life. One day, me and my family, we were trying to take a picture, and we couldn't decide who was gonna take it. And she took my phone and said, "I'll do it." So I asked her, "Why don't you want to be in the picture, mama?" She said, "Because I want to take it for you guys." That's a seed. Come on, fruitfulness should be identified in the family. At a young age, I identified her as being a seed. Another time where I was trying to take another selfie, I was trying to take a selfie with her. You guys know how I got the timer on the phone? Countdown. Couldn't get the angle right. She took my phone and went and got some books, and she adjusted it just right. This is a 5-year-old. Just right. Runs off and grabs some books and pops up the phone just right. And then says, "That should do it." I told my sister, I said, "Hey, Aja, look, we got to get her in some leadership classes. Put her in some put her in some management classes." Why? Because she's a problem solver. See, you got to identify the seed. Look, that starts early. Family, it starts early. Why did me and my brother call our organization the legacy? Because we want to start with the seed. We were already making a decision to become fruitful off jump. In order to be fruitful, you got to be seedful, full of seed. Every seed has seeds within. This is where, look, it starts at that age. Her instinct is to, look, in a situation is to solve the problem. What is yours in this business? What is your instinct in this business as a leader, as an independent business owner, as a foreign exchange market trader? What is your instinct in this business? What is your first instinct? Is it to solve the problem or complain about the problem? Because complaining leaves you seedless, which leaves you fruitless. How are you going to feed the nations if you're seedless? I'm telling y'all right now, it's harvest season. Right now, right now is the time to plant as many seeds as possible because harvest season is approaching. This is the time where a lot of people start giving up. This is the time when individuals start getting that pullback in their back office. Me and Malachi Davis was talking about this the other day. He said, this is the time that we go the hardest. This is the time when we do the most events. This is the time we plant the most seeds. This is the time that we plant the most seeds. So in the next season, we are so full of fruit that we have nowhere to store it. Start early. I noticed that her first instinct was to solve the problem. It is very important. It's very important. See, those are seeds. Directing that child towards the area where you can cultivate what God has planted down inside of them. That's the part that's important right there. What, or have you identified the seeds that God has planted in you? Have you identified them? Have you made them real? And I'm gonna get to how in a second. But right now, have you is the question. Come on, y'all missing this thing. It's very important. It's very important. See, there are people right now on this call right now who have dormant seeds lying inside of them. I'm talking about dormant. Come on, Quentin. Dormant seeds that right now, there's people on this call right now. There's somebody that just got on this call right now. There's somebody who's about to get on this call after you send them the link again. There's somebody who needs to hear this information today who has seeds laying dormant inside of them. That look, get this. If they get in the right atmosphere, if they get around the right soil, if they're planted in the right soil with the right individuals nurturing them. Come on, y'all missing this thing. If they get in the right atmosphere, they're going to turn into things that have never been seen before. I don't know who receives this, but I need you to drop it in the chat. Matter of fact, I need you to make some noise on the chat if I'm talking to you right now. Unmute your mic and just proclaim it, declare it now.
Let's go.
It's me.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, sir, I receive it. It's mine.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It's me, Dom.
My
Me,
seed
come
is on
in.
good ground.
Let's go. Let's go.
I didn't come here to play with y'all today. I take this very serious. Because you got to understand it's not about me, it's about us. It's not about me, it's about we. Look, it's we before me. There's people on this call right now who have seeds, look, dormant seeds lying inside of them, that if they get in the right atmosphere, they're going to turn around and be able to do things that have never been seen before. Take this organization places that it's never gone before. They didn't always have the benefit of having parents who had time to see it in them. They didn't know how to identify it. They're on this call right now. But even as adults, there's still seeds down inside of you that have not been touched yet. See, there's a story in the Bible about Elisha, right? Get this. This is important. Get this. God, I give you all the praise right now. Get this. Elisha. See, this is the thing about Elijah. I didn't say Elijah. I said Elisha. Elijah is his mentor. He hasn't met him yet. But in the beginning of the story, you got to understand this. Elisha. He was fulfilling his parents' vision. How many of you guys ever fulfilled your parents' vision? I remember my mom told me, hey, look, I told my mom, look, it was my senior year. I was about to go away to school. But my music thing was just, that's where I was at. I remember having to sit down with my mom, and if she's on the call, she'll agree. She said, so where are we going? We going to Hampton or what? I said, nah, I'm gonna do music. Wait, what? So you're gonna sit here in my face and tell me that you're not gonna go to your brother's in school, your other? I said, Mom, I'm gonna do music. My mom low-key, look, she was hurt by what I said. Low-key stopped talking to me. Low-key hurt, but I knew what I wanted. I knew what I desired. See, this is the thing. He was fulfilling his parents' vision for him. See, nothing about Elijah was a farmer. His family was farmers. See, again, look, fulfilling his vision, his parents' vision. Look, he was plowing fields. The boy was not a farmer. Just because you know how to run a plow doesn't mean that you're a farmer. Come on, Quentin. Just because you know how to work a register at Kroger's or you know how to slice meat at Kroger's doesn't mean that's who you are. Everybody drop your profession in the chat. What is your job description? Drop it in the chat. Now, I'm not talking about anybody. There's nothing wrong with being employed, but that's not who you are called to be. I'll rebuke that. Come on, keep dropping it. I'll rebuke that. Come on, keep dropping it. I'll rebuke that. Come on, I'll rebuke that. Come on, job coach. I'll rebuke that. Tattoo artist. Come on, come on. Warehouse. Come on, drop it. I'll rebuke you. Matt, look, come on. Social worker. I'll rebuke. Look, that's not nurse. Come on. Look, nope. There's more. You were not put on this earth to plow fields. That boy wasn't a farmer. Just because he ran a plow, that's what he was taught to do. See, and this is the thing. Sometimes we get stuck in other people's expectations. Come on. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. Somebody knows exactly what I'm talking about. Sometimes we get stuck in other people's expectations. We get stuck in look, we don't want to let them down. Come on, we don't want to let them down. We're constantly trying to live out their dream for us. And we never find out who we really are because we're trying to live out somebody else's dream. So here Elisha is plowing this field, doing exactly what his daddy told him to do, exactly what his daddy wanted him to do. Saying, look, this is what he's saying. So I guess this is all life has for me. And in this cycle, you find yourself doing this. Waking up, work, home. Wake 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 up, work, home. I'm telling you right now, you're going to have to wake up. You have to work on imagining that new home that God got in store for you. You got to wake up. You got to wake up. You got to put the plow down. You got to put the plow down. I'm telling you right now, he was in this mindset of wake up, work, home until, like I said, some seeds have to be placed in another atmosphere until Elijah passed him by. Elijah was a farmer. He thought of himself as a farmer because that's what his family has always been, in poverty. He thought of himself in a impoverished individual. This is the best that it gets until he came across Elijah, his mentor. Until Elijah passed him. See, and get this. And then he was exposed to something new. Then he was exposed to someone new. Someone who elevated his mindset. See, the moment, look, get this. This is for somebody. I don't know who this is for. This is somebody on this call. The moment, come on, get this. The moment, write this down. The moment he was exposed to something greater, he dropped something lesser. The idea is when God exposes you to something greater, you're supposed to drop that lesser. You know what I'm saying, family? That's why this conversation, that's why this conversation is so important. See, I'm not throwing seeds right now. I'm not throwing seeds right now. You are the seeds. I'm throwing fertilizer. I'm throwing fertilizer. I know this might sound like something that, look, it might sound like some BS right now, but I'm throwing fertilizer. And my idea is this. If it can just hit a seed that's going to give birth to companies, to businesses, to books, come on, to artistry. Come on. I'm talking to somebody right now that is expecting more, not expecting what somebody else, look, not trying to meet expectations, but is expecting their own. Y'all thought I was gonna get on here and play. I need somebody to send this link out. I'm not playing on this call today. I need somebody to get in the Money Magnets family chat and say, OMG, Dom is different right now. Because I'm telling you, I'm speaking it on my own life. I told God in 100 days, I expect an increase. I'm expecting an increase. I'm expecting you to show up on the 100th day. There's all kind of stuff that's being birthed right now on this Zoom call. So many seeds on this Zoom call. Come on. People are sprouting right now in their minds right now. Ideas are sprouting. See, now I'm not against people working a job. I'm not. But we have entrepreneurs in a job right now. And it's crazy. There's entrepreneurs right now that are on calls right on this call right now that are, look, you are frustrating the company. Because this seed is growing inside of you, you're now frustrating the company. You're frustrating your supervisors. You're frustrating your coworkers. It's you. Because now you're outgrowing where you are. You're outgrowing the pot. Come on, something happens when you get planted in the earth. When your seed is planted in the earth, when you're saying, God, look, I don't care where I am, but as long as I'm connected to you. See, when you get placed in that pot, your roots can't spread out. You can't expand. You cannot expand in that pot. I learned that from my grandmother, as well as my father. My dad told me, look, he said, look, you got to get a bigger pot. See, what's going to happen is it's going to bust out the pot. We got to find a bigger pot for this plant because it's outgrown the pot. See, right now, you got to understand that you've outgrown your pot at that 9 to 5. You've been exposed to it in Elijah. I told you when Elisha got exposed to Elijah, he said, look, there's so much more for me. Who are you listening to? Hello. See, people never give themselves permission to burn that plow. You haven't given yourself permission to burn the plow. That's why you're still farming. There's individuals that, look, I'm telling you, you're frustrating that company. You're frustrating those coworkers. And at the end of the day, you got to understand, look, they don't like you. Have you noticed that they don't like you? Why are you complaining about it when God is showing you who they are? They are who they say they are. You see what you see. You know what you know. The question is, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Somebody look at your neighbor really quick. Call them by name and tell them right now, they don't even like you. Tell them right now, call them by name.
Quentin, they don't even like you.
Hey, 7. They don't even
like you.
They don't even like you.
Amber.
You dog.
They don't like
They don't even like you.
They don't even like you.
They don't even like you.
Quinn, they don't even like you.
They
Like
You
you.
understand?
They don't like
They don't even like
They
you,
don't
bro.
even like
don't even like you.
They don't even like you.
They don't even like
They don't even like you, bro.
Elijah, they don't even like you,
Denise,
bro.
they don't even like
Don't even
you.
like you.
They don't even like you.
They don't even like you.
They don't even like you.
Verbiage, they
Big
don't even
Verge,
like
they don't
you.
even like
They
you.
They don't even like you. Camille, they don't even like you.
Sheesh. I don't think y'all was ready for me today. See, I want to compare. I want to compare. I can only compare my vision. I want you to compare your vision to architecture. See, the thing about architecture is this. If you plan it with the pencil, you can build it with steel. If you plan it with pencil, you can build it with steel. See, you haven't even written it down in pencil. You're still hoping and dreaming about it. My brother is an architect. Shout out to my big brother. Architect major. I remember he went to school his first year and I was still doing music. He's 2 years older than me. And I remember one summer he came home and he worked a full-time job. And I remember he came home for the summer and he seen that I was really into music and I was getting a lot of love all around the community, all around, the county, all around, California. I was only about 16 at the time, and I remember he did something for me that I'll never forget. He came home and he showed me this drawer. I came home from school one day and all my stuff was out of my room and it was in the hallway. And I came home from football practice and I'm like, man, what's going on? And he showed me this book he had. And there was all these drawings with these lines and these numbers, measurements. He said, nah, man, I see you've been doing your music stuff and I kind of thought I got this job and I'm about to tear up because this was like the best thing my brother ever did for me. He identified the seed within me. He said, look, I got this book. Check it out. I looked at it. It was measurements. He said, look, I'm gonna build a studio for you. I said, wait, what? He said, I'm gonna build it. You got it, bro. It's all you need. It's so much that you can do. So far you can go. And he built it. But first he drew it down. I looked at his vision. I seen exactly what he was saying because he put it on paper before he put it in steel. But not only that, not only did he write it down, but he put in the work. He went to work 8 hours a day for me. Bought all the bought all the wood, bought all the nails, bought the hammer, bought the saw. Didn't have enough money to get a power tool. So he hand sawed the whole thing. You know how much that meant to me? To watch him go away for a year, come back with educate his mind, come home and do something particular for me. To pour into me is, look, especially. What are you doing for your team? Are you willing to educate your mind for at least a year and pour into that next generation? Are you identifying seeds within your organization? See, a lot of people, and it's the thing. When God gives you an opportunity, like I told you, you got to visualize like an architect. You got to put the plan down in pencil first, and then you build it. If you put it down in pencil that first, then you can build it with steel. See, God gives you an opportunity. And what you do with that opportunity is look, that's your gift to him. You got to understand. When God gives you an opportunity, instead of jumping on that opportunity, What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to see what it can be first. I tell people all the time, God never made a table before. Come on, God never made a chair before. Y'all gonna miss this next part. God ain't never made a table before. God ain't never made a chair before. Y'all know that, right? Somebody say, oh man, what you mean? God made everything. You sure? God is the creator of all things. Are you sure? Are you sure? God never made a chair before. In all of his years of being God, he has never made a chair before. God never made a table. Look, God made the tree. He made the tree. And the rest is up to us. Come on, I'm talking to somebody. See, this opportunity right now, I Am Mastery Academy is a tree. You think it's a table. You think it's a chair. You're sitting on the plan. You're sitting on the plan. When God hands you a tree, imagine, you have to imagine the chair. You have to sit back and look and see the chair through the tree. You got to sit back and see the chairman through who you are right now. Because right now you're a tree. Just sitting there, rooted, just existing. You got to look, put your hands on it, put your heart on it, put your mind on it. At this point, you got to understand that you're just a tree. Chairman. Come on, I'm talking to somebody. Somebody missed this today. And for some of y'all, it's your fault that somebody else is missing this word because you chose to sit and wait on this call, and you're going to sit like a tree. Your back office is going to sit like a tree. And you're going to pray for chairman. You're going to pray for chairman. You're going to pray for it. You're going to pray for it. You're going to pray for it. And God is saying, I gave you the tree. When are you going to see what I gave you? When are you going to move? When are you going to scope? When are you going to work on? When are you going to nurture? When are you going to adjust who you are to develop the chairman? But until then, you will be a tree. And you will sit in the same spot, existing. Yeah, it may sting what I'm saying, but it's the truth. What I'm saying may hurt, but it's the truth. When God hands you a tree, imagine a chairman. Imagine, look, when God gives you a tree, imagine a wall in a room, in a mansion. Come on, architecture. What are you going to do with the wood? What would you do if God gave you a tree? I Am Mastery Academy is the biggest tree in the world. Look, you got so much. Look, God doesn't create the chair. He creates the resources. Of course, God created all things. But what are you imagining? See, this is all going to make sense in a second. Imagine what you can be. If he hands you a child, imagine what that can be. If he hands you a spouse, imagine what that can be. It starts with the imagination. When you're looking at this tree, what are you staring at? See, me, I'm the type, look, I love the Discovery Channel. I love the wilderness. I just took my kids to the zoo. See, I noticed the elephant moving around in the jungle, right? It's like it's so strong. It's so confident. It's so powerful. It's so tough. It moves its weight around. Come on. Unless you knew somebody in the Thunderdome that used to some elephants in the Thunderdome know how to move his weight around. Come on. Thunderdorm. You know what time I'm talking. You know what time it is. You didn't survive it. Come on. You like MacGyver to me. You didn't survive it. The stories that you can tell. But an elephant in that junk, look, moves his weight around. Throw his weight around. What can you do with him? Because he's so big. But I'm telling you right now, God put him in that position. Look, his that's his defense. I noticed this is the elephant's defense, how big he is. Look, when we think about the lion's roar. When he roars, everybody's almost paralyzed in fear. Almost. I love animals because it's so much story in between what God was doing. Come on, y'all, my mind is a little different. Don't just think with me for a second. You got to understand that lion's roar is his defense. When you think about a cheetah says, look, hey, I might not be able to roar like that, but I can run. You can't whoop me. You can't get away from me either. I might not be able to roar like that, but I'm talking about I can flash through the wilderness. I can pop up on you. Look, you won't even hear me coming. I'm coming so fast. You won't even see me coming. And then I think about an eagle. Look, he spreads. Come on, he spreads his wings. Soaring into the air. He says, I may not be able to run, but I can fly. God let the eagle be able to fly, be able to soar, because that was his defense. So I'm walking around this zoo. And I'm asking God, I can't fly like an eagle can. I can't run like no cheetah. I can't roar like the lion. I'm not big like the elephant. What did you give me? As a man, what did you give me? What's my defense? I'm asking him. In this whole ecosystem of life force, what did you give me? He said, I gave you a brain. I gave you a brain. Your brain is your defense. Your brain is your defense. Your brain is your defense. That's why God doesn't make a chair. He doesn't make chairs. He only brings it halfway. And what's crazy is this. That's where you imagine. That's where you use your defense. That's where you use your mind to imagine. He gave us the ability to imagine. Think about every creature in the world. Every creature in the world. Come on, Chairman, I know you can hear me. So the thing about us is we're taught to think that God makes furniture. It's almost like we're taught to think that God makes furniture, right? So we pray and we pray and we pray and we pray and we cry and we pray and we pray, God, I need this chair. God, I need this cow. God, I need this tape. God, I need chairman. God. If I could just, if you only, I promise you I will, if you give me a table, I'll serve you. If you give me chairman, I'll serve. If you owe $10,000 a month, I'll. And it's crazy because God says, bruh, I don't make furniture, I make trees. Like, why are we, look, we're taught to pray for furniture when God said, look, I don't do furniture. I'm in the tree business. I'm sorry, I can't help you. I don't do tables. You do. I don't do chairs. You do. I don't build mansions. You do. I gave you the mindset to do it. I don't do that. I just provide the materials. You're the manufacturer. Come on, y'all getting this? Drop some fire in the chat if y'all getting this. Don't drop fire in this chat. Go drop fire in the Money Magnets family chat if you're getting value right now. I'm gonna wait for you to get back. Because I got something for you. Sheesh. Your mentor should have got on this. Your mentor's mentor should have got on this and heard this. But they too good for this. You're not. Stay a student. Stay a student. Look, remember, stay a student. Remain a student. No matter how high you get, remain a student. There's a lot you can learn from somebody else. I don't care if it's your counterpart, upline, downline, sideline, frontline, backline. Stay a student. If you will lose if you think you're too good. If you will start losing if you think you don't need. You never know when God is going to show up in the room. Yet we still crying. God, I need chair. I need. Look, if you can give me this money, I'll make trees. I want you to look around your life for trees. Opportunities. Not tables. Trees. God is going to bring you within the reach. He gonna get you in reach. In your mind. Look. And creativity is going to bring the rest. Look, it's gonna bring you the rest of the way. The tree is going to turn into, look, for somebody on this call, I'm speaking billionaire thoughts right now. Look, that tree is going to turn into an app. That tree is going to turn in, look, if you imagine it, you got to see it, you got to visualize it. I'm telling you right now, that tree is going to turn into an app. I'm speaking life into somebody. Come on, maybe an Apple phone. Come on, a computer. Come on, clothing designs. I'm talking to somebody right now. No other creature on this earth have done the things that we've done as human beings. You got to understand that. Our brains are our defense. This is how we get an increase. You have a brain, family. You have a brain. I'm going to tell you right now, somebody unmute your mic and tell them, shake your money maker. I ain't talking about the tail. I'm talking about the top. Shake your money maker. Unmute your mic and you better tell somebody, shake your money maker. Shake it. Shake your money maker. Shake it.
Shake your money maker.
Shake
your money maker.
your money maker.
Your money maker. Your money maker.
Your money maker.
Shake your money
Shake
maker.
your money maker.
Shake your money maker.
Shake your money maker.
Money maker.
Check your money maker.
Shake your money maker.
Money maker.
Shake your money maker. Shake your.
I'm telling you right now, there's somebody else on this call. There's somebody else on this call that's going to step into a season with me that, look, in this next season, you cannot be stopped. In this next season, you will not be stopped. You will not be discouraged by anybody's expectation of you. I'm telling you right now, there's somebody on this call that feels what I feel right now. The fire in you right now, I'm talking about, is burning far brighter than any fire that can burn around you. Somebody, I'm talking about the next season in your life, you will not be stopped. You cannot be tamed. There's an abundance that follows you. Increase knows your name. Overflow is, it is in your back office. Sheesh. You have a brain. You better shake your money maker. Not down there, but up here. It says in the Bible, as a man thinks, so he is. Whatever you thinking, look, if you think you're going to lose, you're lost already. If you think you're going to win, you won already. I noticed this. I noticed that God gives me raw elements in my life. He gives me raw elements in my life. And what I do is I stare at them first. When you think about that tree, the tree is a raw element. You think about that carpenter, right? Before they even build the house, look, there's a blueprint that they've drawn out. They've taken time to stare at every inch, every corner, every point in this building. I'm talking about every material that they're going to be putting in. If it's the marble floors, if it's the ceiling, come on, it doesn't matter. The color of the paint. Are you staring at these raw materials? Melanie, are you staring at the raw materials before you build that dress, before you design that dress? Are you staring at the color scheme? Are you feeling the textures? Before that dress is on anybody's body, before it's on that mannequin, you have to stare at the materials. Are you staring at the tree, Chairman? Have you identified what you can do with the bark? Have you identified what you can do with the roots? Have you plugged into the roots of the business? Are you rooted into the business? I notice that God gives me raw elements and I stare at them. I just stare at them. I just stare. I just stare at it. 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 I just stare at it and stare at it and stare at it and stare at it. I don't make a move, but I stare at it first. I stare at it. I look at my life. I look at my kids. I look at my age. I look at my stage. I look at my influence. I just stare at it. I just stare at it. I just stare at it. I just stare at it before I start. I just stare at it. And I imagine, what could it be? And what I do next is the most important part of me just staring at this. I build my strategy from my stare. What could it be? See, the thing is this, I don't have time. If I'm staring at what I desire, if I'm focused, if I'm feeding my focus daily, I don't have time to be gazing at what you're doing. So I stare at what I'm doing. I'm too busy staring at what I'm doing. I'm too busy focusing on my goals. I'm too focused. Look. Y'all got to get this. Me staring at what you're doing, that is not going to help me. God can't bless me if I'm so busy trying to see what you're doing. But I need you to understand that every time you turn around and see what I'm doing, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be staring at my goal. I told you, I stare. I'm looking at my life. I'm looking at my kids. I'm looking at my age. I'm looking at my stage, this stage in my life. I'm looking at my influence. Family, I want you to ask yourself, for this season, for this age, for this stage in your life, what can you do with what you have left? What can you do with what you have left? See, this is the thing. It's always in what you have left. Look, the miracle is always in what you have left. The miracle is always in what you have left. Stop grieving over what you lost. You're too attached to last year. You're too attached to your last. You're too attached. God can't give you something new at your birthday party if you're still crying over last year's present. Stop grieving over what you lost, because if you needed it, you wouldn't have lost it. Because if you needed it, you wouldn't have lost it. My question is this. We all have a goal. And I'm here to tell you today, the goal will never be the problem. The goal will never be the problem. The problem is this. What are you willing to leave behind to get there? What are you leaving? What are you willing to leave behind to get there? What are you speaking on a daily basis? See, what you're expressing out of your mouth is going to be where your mind takes you. Your defense system. What do you express out of your mouth? God said, be fruitful and multiply. Be fruitful and multiply. When are you going to start dating yourself and your goals? I just went 100 days just searching for myself. I just took 100 days of taking the tree that God gave me, and then every day I would sculpt it. Every day I would come back and I would stare at what I'm creating. Maybe when I first started, it was just a block of wood. On day one, it was just a block of wood. It was just a tree. And I would just stare at day one, I just stared at the tree. For 100 days, I stared at this tree. Here we are, day 100. Sitting in the chair. Finally sitting in the chair. It's 30. Finally sitting in the chair. What are you willing to do? Are you willing to stare at your goal for 100 days? Are you willing to show up every single day in that shop? Even if it's just making one adjustment and staring and looking at the next angle and staring at the angle and looking at the next angle and staring at that angle. I told you guys the other day, I think it was yesterday, the day before, I told you, drop the amount of people, the amount of people on this training, how many people do you think are missing it right now? Drop the number in the chat. The amount of people on this training right now, how many do you think are missing the opportunity to hear this information right now? Hello. Growth happens here. Growth happens here. Growth happens here. I told you guys, you got to get mad. At some point, you got to make a decision. Of course, the correct answer is 0. One thing that I completely understand is me getting upset over people not being on this call has nothing to do with where I'm going. I told you guys, I looked up the word Max and Webster, and it look mad. I can't get mad. I can't get angry. I told you I looked up the word mad in the Webster. That's what it told me. Being mad is to be very angry, irritated, or annoyed. That's not the feeling I feel right now on this call. That's probably the feeling that some of y'all feel when y'all go to work in the morning. Can I get an amen? Which means you got to change what you're saying. You got to change what you're expressing out of your mouth. What you're expressing out of your mouth is going to be where your mind takes you. It makes me so mad to come to this job. Oh my God, I'm so irritated. I'm so annoyed. I'm so angry with these people. So are we. So it is. So it is. You said it. You said it. You said it. The two most important days in your life are the days that you were born and the days you find out why. Today, look, I'm telling you right now, I'm getting closer and closer and closer to the day that I found out why. I feel it. It's in my heart. It's in my spirit. It's in my soul. I'm telling you right now, the more you are thankful, the more you attract things to be thankful for. The more that you are thankful, every morning I start off the call with gratitude. Every morning that I start off the call with thankfulness, I get more, I begin to attract more and more things that I become thankful for. There's an increase. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. When gratitude is within you, come on, abundance follows you. But the thing about opportunities are like sunrises. If you wait too long, you miss them. Don't blink. See, once you build that table, you put your insecurities on that table. You put your insecurities on that table and you burn that table because you know that you can build another one. You know that you can visualize another one. But again, make that an altar to burn those insecurities, to burn those non-beliefs, that non-self-belief that you have. You got to burn that. Stop listening to everybody's opinion and ignoring God's promises. I noticed that God will always put you where you need to be. If you are at P150 right now, you are there because you need to be there. If you are at P600 right now and you can't get out, you are there because there's things that you have not found out about yourself that will not allow you to get into that next season. There's things that he says, nope, it doesn't require this, and this. But you're saying, well, but I got this, and this. He said, yeah, but I don't, those are not the requirements. Those are on the not allowed list. But I trade good. See, when things aren't adding up in your life, you got to begin to subtract them. When things aren't adding up in your life, you got to begin subtracting. Begin subtracting. Life gets a lot simpler when you clear the clutter. When you start clearing the clutter, that makes things complicated. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change. When you look at a tree, do you see a tree or do you see a chair? What are you looking at? What are you looking for? What are you looking for? Look. Some of y'all confuse the term that God says, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Some of y'all think it means I can do all things because God gonna do it for me. All I gotta do is pray for it. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength to do it myself, to build it myself. Gives me strength does not mean do the work. I can do all things because God's gonna do the work for me. I'm gonna sit back and just get this above. No, you're not. Oh no. It should have said, I can do all things because God gives me the resources to build it myself. Are y'all missing it? Stop using that. Stop using that scripture. Stop using it. You didn't even study for that test. And you're talking about, I can do all things through. No, you can't, because you couldn't study. So you can't do all things. You handicapping yourself. Some of y'all is handicapping the word. I'm being honest. Ooh, I'm being honest. I know I am. I know I am. Because I'm talking to myself. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change. I'm telling you right now, even when hell is breaking loose all around you, all outside of you, look, when you're locked in, I'm telling you right now, you barely notice. You remain calm. You remain calm inside because you're ready, because you're prepared, because you're at your very best in everything that you do. You got to prepare more and expect less. Why are we expecting everything to come to us when nothing came from us? Why are we expecting everything to come to you when nothing is coming from you? How are you going chairman and you ain't even consistent? How do you even know about the chairman? They consistently show up. How do you know who Bryce Thompson is? He's consistently showing up on Zoom calls. How do you know who he is? Has he hidden himself behind the camera? Come on, I'm not trying to get under nobody's skin, but I'm telling you right now. For somebody on this call, I'm telling you the truth right now. Look, and if you receive this, just put your hand up. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to tell you straight up, there's an anointing being birthed in you out of hurt right now. There's an anointing being birthed in you out of betrayal. There's an anointing being born within you out of pain. Look, God never wastes pain. I'm telling you right now, people will hate when they can't get under your skin. I'm telling you right now, your peace, and it's going to be your peace and their pieces. Stay focused. Don't you ever let somebody with cheap seats have an expensive opinion over your life. Don't you listen. Don't you listen to them. Don't you listen to them. Don't you listen to anything that they have to say. I'm telling you right now, do not listen to them. They're going to talk about you on this. They're going to talk about you on this. Everything that they talk about, they're going to bring your name up. Don't you listen to them. Don't you be affected. Don't you be afflicted. Stay the course. Stay the course or keep plowing where you are. Stay the course or stay a farmer. When your Elijah shows up in your life, you better follow him. When Elijah shows up in your life, you better follow him because he's going to take you places you've never been. You're going to experience things that you've never seen. You're going to do things that you've never done. Impact people that you never thought you would be able to impact. But I'm telling you right now, when Elijah shows up in your life, you got to move. Because I'm going to tell you right now, God is always good. And just like Elijah, you better tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that God is always good. Move with the movement. When it moves, you move just like that. When it moves, you move just like that. When it moves, you move. Duplication. Look. Elevation requires separation. Duplication. Look, Elijah had to separate from his father, had to separate from everything that he's knew. He had to unlearn everything he knew and learn everything that he was going to get that was going to push him to his increase. Now he stares at trees differently. Ooh, okay. Yeah. See that tree over there? Yeah, you see how that tree got that little you could probably, I see it. Yep, I see it. Okay. Ooh, it's a whole bunch of trees over here. Yeah, we in business. Yeah, we in business. So I'm staring at Melanie. I'm thinking, okay, yeah, Melanie can do this. She can do this. She can do this. She can do this. Oh, yeah, she's great at this. She's great at this. I'm looking at Auntie Jack. Oh, Auntie Jack is great at this. She speaks well about this. Oh, she knows this product. She knows this resource. Okay, look, I'm looking at Sheena, Sharia, look, Sharia. I'm looking at. Come on, your season is here. It's now. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. I declare it now. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. You got to receive it now. You got to move on it now. You got to walk in it now. You got to move on it now. You got to walk on it now. You got to see it now. You got to imagine it now. You got to speak it now. You got to move now. You got to move now. Now. Who's to say that God cannot push you to that next level in the next 90 days, in the next 100 days? Where can God take you if you just start looking at that tree differently? If you just start seeing, if you just start moving it. If you just start walking blind, because if you start walking blindly and start walking by faith and not by sight, you got to understand that it's not designed for you to see where you're going, but it's designed for God to take you there. If you just fall back and just let him carry you there, I'm telling you right now, but you got to move. You got to leap off that cliff. He cannot catch. Look. If you're standing on the cliff right now and God is telling you to jump and he's already giving you the parachute, he's already built the plane from the tree. You already built it. It's already built. It's already designed. It's already done. You got to jump. And if you don't jump, you will forever stand on that cliff with that parachute on. And you will die with that parachute on. And that parachute that you're wearing right now will never feel the wind. It will never fulfill its purpose. And it will be because of you. I'm telling you to soar. I'm telling you to jump, afraid and all. Afraid and all. Afraid. I remember my first fight. Look, I was afraid and all, but I'll be damned. Afraid and all. Scared and all. Your excuses that you're scared, I could have been scared. I could have run. Look, nope. Because I said, you know what? I'm going to stand up to this right now. And this is the last time that this is going to bother me. This is the last time it's going to run up on me. It's the last time it's going to speak on me. Win, lose, or draw, it's going to respect me. Because once we fight, it don't stop until I'm done. I don't care. Look, Lance, you can knock me out 5 times. I'm going to hop up, run it. You're going to be like, this dude crazy, man. Hold on, man. Nah, bro. Nah, run that. Eye hanging. Run it. Nose leaking. Run that. I'm going to keep jumping off that cliff until my parachute. Look, one day it's going to. But I'm going to climb right back up on top of that mountain. I'm going to say, God, you're going to show up today. I'm going to jump. And the more I die inside, the more I begin to live more. The more my parachute gains more and more strength. The more my parachute gains more and more strength. Every time I jump and hit those rocks, every time I hit rock bottom, every time my account is, look, every time I blow my account, I learn a lesson every single time. Every time I jump, I begin to understand how the wind is moving. Okay, let me move over here. Let me get a better understanding. Okay, cool. Let me make this adjustment on this parachute. Let me go and talk to this leader. Okay, I'm getting sick and tired of seeing everybody soaring over me. I'm getting sick and tired of seeing my neighbor down the street getting that brand new car. What are you doing? At some point, you're going to have to go and knock on that door. Hey, I'm not here to bother you. I just need to understand. How are you doing that? And I'm showing up bloody. I'm showing up bruised. I'm showing up hurt. But you got to have the courage. You got to have the audacity to keep knocking until that window of opportunity opens. Keep knocking until that door opens. You got to keep knocking. You got to keep knocking. You got to keep knocking. You got to keep knocking, even in tears, even in fear, even in doubt. And instead of screaming on that fog, all I can hear is the wind in my ear. Oh my gosh, this is what it feels like to soar. First time. Sheesh. I can see everything. Sheesh. I can low-key go anywhere. Oh my gosh. I could buy my son anything. Dang, I can get my mama anything. Dang, I used to live right there. Sheesh. Dang, I used to work right there. Dang, God, I appreciate this. I'm so grateful. Then look, I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna land and I'm gonna see Lance jumping off that cliff over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Say, Lance. I land next to him. All right, bro, you can do this, bro. Look at this. I'm gonna show him my wounds. I jumped from the same spot 50 times. Hey, bro, look, what you wanna do is you wanna go, see that ledge over there? You gotta climb a little bit higher. It's a little bit steeper. But bro, go right there. The wind is take the momentum from the wind right there. Bro, go right there. Take back off. He didn't believe me. I'm gone. I'm flying. Look, I'm looking over and I see Lance climbing. Rocks falling. We get there. See him looking at the ledge. Like, sheesh, this is even higher, John. I'm a little nervous. Then you look up and see me again. I'm just looking at him like, John. See him dropping. Go off, look. Pop up. Come on. You can never look down on somebody unless you got the courage to land and explain to them how you got up there. I'm willing to do it. I made a decision to get on here for 100 days. And for every day I got on here, I don't care if it was one individual on that clip, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15, 30, 57, 100, 250, 300, 400, 500 people. This call has been maxed out in the first couple of days. I landed on that same clip every single day. For anybody that's looking to hit Platinum 5,000, I was looking to just give it to you. Again, family, remember, this is not a mindset call. This is a grind. It's going to be a grind climbing up that cliff. It's steep. It's steep. It's worth it. You got to be willing to fall 500 times. Turn your wounds into wisdom. 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 You got to turn your wounds into wisdom. You got to turn your wounds into wisdom. You got to turn your pain into passion. Come on, I'm telling somebody right now, what are you willing to sacrifice to get this? Staring at that tree. If you're staring at that tree right now, what is God going to? You got all the materials. You got all the resources. You got all the mentorship. You got all the products. You got all the educators. Are you willing to turn your wounds into wisdom? Are you willing to turn your wounds into wisdom? Thinking about Jesus right now. He died and he sacrificed himself to turn his wounds into wisdom. If you look at his hands right now, you can see straight through it. Not hiding a thing. What are you willing to do for somebody else? Are you willing to land? Are you willing to land? Are you willing to come down off that high horse you on right now at P600, thinking that you got everything figured out? Are you willing to come down off that high horse at P1000, thinking that you got everything figured out, like you got all the results? Are you willing to come down off that high horse at P2000, thinking that you got all the results and you know more than everybody? Look, are you willing to come off that high horse at P5000, at C10, at C25, at C50, at C500? I don't care what rank you are. You're not bigger than the team. You can get there fast by yourself, and I'm telling you, you can go so much further with it. Who's going to land? Just to watch everybody else take off. Who's willing to land every single day for 100 days straight? Just to watch others take off. This call has literally been a privilege to watch so many of you guys grow. To watch so many of you guys lay your emotions on the line. for somebody else, just landing. So many of you guys going through things, but look, 2 days later, I see you growing through things. Come on, T-Jack, stop playing. This has been a privilege. Shout out to Mr. Kari Bush for allowing me to just do this on his platform with his investment group, just trusting me. KB, I appreciate you, bro. I'm grateful for you. Shout out to Mr. Ramon, Rome Weber for exposing me to Iron Mastery Academy. Shout out to Deuce. I called Deuce and said, look, bro, I already know what time it is. I know what you're doing. I'm about to join your team, man. Give me the link before I sign up with somebody else. I said straight up, I'm looking to be the most impactful person on your team, period. Tap in with me. Everybody go to Money Magnets Family Chat and drop. Thank you, Kari Bush, for allowing Dom to use your platform. Really quick, I just need him to see it. I just need him to see it from you guys. I just need him to see it from you guys. I asked Kari, what you need me to do? He said, just show up for me, bro. And I'm here. So that's what I want to do. This is my favorite part of the call. If you guys are not following me, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. If you have not followed me, look, if you could do anything, if you want to show some love, look, I need you to go to your IG. I need you to drop 100 days completed. Drop a video. Drop a video look, on your IG, just talking about this call. What has it done for you? Here's my IG on the screen, @_LegacyDom. Somebody drop it in the chat really quick, right? I'm gonna open up the platform. This is my favorite part of the call for the 100-day. Raise your hand and look, speak on what this call has done for you. Raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand. Shout out to all those that have been afraid to raise their hand for 100 days. This is the last day. Don't let opportunity pass you. Opportunities are like sunrise. If you wait too long, they pass you up. You can literally say something. I want you to vocalize one thing that you've gotten. One thing. Don't make it too long because we're going to have quite a few people up here again. So please make sure y'all don't have it too long. Go to your notes. Vocalize one thing. Go to your notes. Where are my real note takers at? Vocalize one thing. Again, don't read the whole page. I know I gave you some gas that day. Please don't read the whole entire page. Please. But again, I don't need all. Look, I gave you some free game. I understand that. But don't read the whole page. Look. We don't got that whole page time, right? Vocalize two things, just two things that impacted you in what was said. Go to your notes. I don't care what day it is. If you got the day at the top, vocalize the day, right? Let us know your name, how long you've been trading, where you from, right? And then one thing that you learned, one thing you love about this call, and then one question if you have one. Let's get it. Big Lance, where you at?
Blessing, man. Celebrations to all. I love the call every day. We get on here for the value, for the love. And I ain't gonna go past today because today you said something good. Today, 9/12/2021, right? You spoke on if you write it in pen, you'll build it. And still, they hit hard because when you write it, you take the vision from that paper and you build it like the word to say, you build it, they'll come. So the mindset to hide that thought pattern. And when you spoke on God don't make the chairs or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? That just really elevating the thought process because it's a grind within itself, man. Like God really don't. You know, he give us the vision. He comes speak to us by us giving the brain and what you spoke on. It's up to us to take them opportunities and build. Be that the constructor, that builder in which we all are. Kings and queens, we all builders. We have our own unique ways of building things, bringing people together. So it's all about the grind, you say, and it's all about the mindset in which we put into the grind because we all had seeds in which we could plant in each and every one of us. So coming to this call daily, you know what I'm saying? It lifted us up. It lifted me up, you know what I'm saying? 100 days straight. You got to understand it really changed the whole outlook as a person. If you really was for it, like, you know what I'm saying? The desire, like, you have to feel some type of way. This is 100 days, and it wasn't nothing but strictly positivity, strictly jewels, strictly volume from each and every one, building that inner person, that energy in which we get, because, you know, some of us come from different backgrounds, some of us come from different situations, some of us in different circumstances, but at this moment, we all have come to the point of, yo, this was it. Like, hey, come on with the next one. I loving it.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to Lance. Shout out to Lance. Next we got Auntie Jack. What'd you take from this 100 days? How did it impact you personally? And what's one thing, you know, from one of the days, if you can go over your notes, what's something that was said, even if it was today, that kind of hit you?
So I always get a lot from these calls. I love y'all. I love you, Dom. You a little brother I ain't never knew I had. But one of the things that I wrote, and it was like in I want to say it was probably like day 38.
Ooh, day 38, crazy. That's on my YouTube, like one of my favorites.
Was practice in private will be celebrated in public. And it's like I got it that day, but it didn't hit me till probably about a week or two ago, because it was like I felt like I fell off, and I did. But I was at work listening to Mr. David Emonitier when he said, if your love ain't right, it's not gonna be right. You're not gonna come off how you are. And reading over your notes every day, like I constantly go over them and be talking to myself. I know people at work be thinking I'm crazy because they be looking at me thinking I got something in my ear or something, and I don't. It's just me reciting the stuff that you gave us over and over to myself.
Yeah.
And it's like the people at work be like, some people just look at me weird, and then some people be like, oh, that's like, give me a hug. And they be looking at me like, why is you hugging people and it's COVID in here? Because I ain't scared of COVID. Obviously, they needed a hug, especially if they came to give me a hug, because everybody else be looking at me like, that lady be talking to herself down them aisles. She ain't listening to music or nothing. Like, and it's like, all right, okay, I feel like I fell off, but my love never fell off. My intentions never fell off. My love might have been displaced because I hit a few rocks, but it ain't fall off completely. Because what I practiced in private, they saw it in public. And it's called Give It To Me Every Day. I'm so happy and grateful now that I finally met y'all. All of y'all, even though y'all strangers, y'all family to me, because y'all remind me that I am somebody and I am enough.
Right.
And this call, I'm so thankful for this call. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful to my niece for putting me on this call. She 18 now. But it's like, wow, like she was 17 when she put me on this call. We was on vacation. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get on this call. Okay, Zoom, all right. Oh, they talking. So I'm so happy and grateful, y'all. If y'all didn't get nothing from this call, shoot, call me, because I'm gonna tell you, it was something you might have missed. It's there. I got 2 books full of it. And it's there. Like everything. He did not hold back. He gave it all to us. And like he said, he wasn't talking to us. He was talking to himself. He gave us the blueprint. Like he showed us the way he talked to himself. If you feel like you lacking something, you got to talk to yourself sometimes. You got to look at yourself in that mirror and see yourself.
Thanks.
Thank you, Don. I love you. I can't wait to see you. Even though I know you taller than me, I'm gonna pick you up. Your feet gonna be in the air. Just know that. Just know that.
I'm a good 6'2", 6'3" for sure.
Hey.
No, I got you. We're gonna figure it out. Get them squats right first. All right.
Don't worry. 350. I got it.
Let's get it. Shout out to Jack, man. I love it. Let me see who we got next. Q Dog, what it do? You dog.
What's going on? How y'all doing today? I hope you're doing well. Dom, bro, thank you. Thank you for doing this for 100 days straight, my brother. I am so proud of you, man. Hey, family, I hope you're doing well. Y'all know you're coming. I love each and one of y'all. I'm not going to be too long. I'm going to just say this right here. What I got from the call today and what I been getting from every call is just how you just keep it real. Like, you always say you don't be talking to it, you be talking to yourself. And like I be saying sometime on my videos on Instagram, like, we have to understand, Dom don't be saying this just to be, he ain't talking to us, he talking to himself. Now, if the shoe fits you, just go on and wear it. Because there's something in your life that you probably need to take a self-examination of yourself and trying to figure out what can you do to get better on a daily basis. So what I got from this call today was the moment he was exposed to something greater, he is supposed to drop something lesser. Man, that hit, like, it hit me. I'm just like, and when you had said something about they don't like you, I already know them folks at Kroger don't like me. I ain't worried about them because I know I've been getting tested every day that I go in there, so I'm not studying them. But this right here hit me because it was something that I know because it happened to me from my previous job, and I know I'm going through that current situation right now. And what you said about staying focused, hey, we can't let, because they, and I already know they're gonna definitely try harder now because they haven't been getting me. So I'm like, you know what, Quinn, just keep pushing. Don't let them distract you. So Dom, thank you so much, bro. Thank you.
Hey,
so
Quinn,
much.
Quinn, I want to shout you out as well. Man, the edification you had for this call, a lot of people would have missed this value. You in the chat irritating everybody. I want to say I did this with you, and I want to tell you thank you personally for just partnering with me. Just really just making sure that we can expose as much value to as many people in this investment group on a daily basis. You wake up early. You're usually the first person on the call. You in the chat, and I just want to acknowledge you and just let you know that I see you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, man. God got something so special for you, man. Keep speaking, no matter what they say about you, no matter if you feel like you're not good enough or you're smart enough, you're tough enough, you're smart enough, you're kind enough, right? Chairman is loading for you, man. Don't you give up on this tree. You keep carving away. Keep carving away. It may take you longer than somebody else, but I'm telling you right now, keep carving, keep adjusting, keep watching, keep until God is telling me to tell you until, bro. Until despite. So keep pushing, bro. It's loading.
I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, man. That really means a lot to me. That really do mean a lot to me. I ain't gonna, hey, I have another video probably popping out soon, so y'all be looking out. Y'all be looking out. I do appreciate you, bro.
Keep running, bro.
I will.
Keep running. I gave you enough materials.
You did. Okay. You gave me a whole bunch of materials. I got 2 journals. So I do appreciate it, man. That really do mean a lot to me.
Let's go, man. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. Next we got Kiana. Where you at? Where you at, Anna? Let's go. That girl at the beach with it. Stop playing with it.
What's going on, family? What's going on? First, I want to say thank you, Dom. Honestly, there's times like I'm on a call and I'm just listening, and one call that you was actually saying, oh, there's somebody on this call right now that's afraid to raise their hand. And honestly, I was that person. I'm very shy. I don't like speaking up. And honestly,
wait. Do not speak that into existence. Don't vocalize that.
All right. I'm sorry.
No, you good. Don't ever apologize. Just be careful.
You're right.
Don't be sorry. Be careful.
Tongue is the strongest thing. But what I took from the call, it was actually in May. You had actually said healing is not an overnight process. Healing takes time and growth takes time. Jeez. And honestly, that really touched me because we all go through things. We're humans, and I go through life phases. There's times when I wake up and I be ready to quit. And honestly, Grindset motivation motivates me every single day. You actually corrupted you actually build my mindset. Like the people around me, like when you said elevation requires separation,
Yeah.
I had to really look around and see like, who am I hanging around? Who am I really listening to?
Yes, ma'am.
So I really had to replace those toxic friends and those
You sound like
individuals.
a chairwoman right now. Sheesh, you don't sound shy at all.
Thank you. I had to replace those toxic individuals and like really get into it with my mentors and really tap in with them because they have the success that I'm looking forward to, you know? And then like those negative talks that I be saying, oh, you still doing that Forex thing? Yeah, I'm still doing that Forex thing, you know? And it's like, you really motivate me to like, don't even care what they say because at the end of the day, I'm not doing it for them. They don't pay my bills.
Let's go.
I really want to say I thank you. And honestly, I'm so mad that today's the last day of the 100 days. But I got notes. I got notes for days. Like I got notebooks.
Look, go on YouTube, man. Look, I dropped it on.
I got you on YouTube. I definitely subscribe to your channel. And also one thing I wanted to say is from today's call, turn your wounds into wisdom, turn your pain into passion. And that really touched me because it's like like I said, we go through things, and there's things that I really deal with on a daily basis. And the fact that there's times when I wake up and I'm like, I feel like I have it bad, but there's people out there that really got it worse than me. And I'm attracted to, I'm like attached to like-minded individuals like myself that really show me there's a way out. And honestly, this call, it just touched me, and I'm so thankful for you. I just like I'm so much gratitude, Dom. Like you really changed my life, and I don't think you understand. Like my mindset when I talk to people on a daily basis, they be like, "Yo, you changed, Key," and honestly, it's because of you. I want you to know that, and thank you.
Sheesh, you about to make me cry, girl. Look, that right there is enough. I don't even need to go chairman. If I could just impact one person, like that right there just made it so much worth it. I thank you for that. Like I needed to hear that, man. I really needed to hear that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to tear up, but I really needed to hear that. And I just want to tell you thank you. Like there's days I didn't feel like doing this call. I needed that. Damn. Days I wanted to quit. I needed that. I needed that. I needed that. I needed that right now. I needed that right now. I needed that. I needed that. Yeah, needed that. Thank you, sis. I needed that. I needed that. So I tell y'all, like, speak, man, your voice. You never know who you're going to touch. She just touched me. I got on here 100 days looking to touch somebody else. And on the 100th day that she actually speaks, she touched me. I'm always a student. I'm always looking to receive what somebody's saying. God is in everybody. Everybody has a voice. Everybody has impact. You good enough. You strong enough. You got all of what it takes. But until you start looking at that tree, you got to stare at that tree. And that's what I've been doing. I've just been staring. Been staring at the plan. How do I perfect it? How do I get there faster? How do I get there more efficient? How can I bring everybody else with me? This only works if I'm looking at one roadmap. I'm the only one that can fit there. I need to find a way to get everybody through. What's the best way? What's the most efficient way to get everybody through this space? That's how you go chairman, thinking like that. But I want to tell you, thank you, sis. I needed that. And I want to tell you, thank you. Sheesh. Let's go. Let's go, sis. Chairwoman Loden, I speak increase over your life, your family, your business, your mindset, your confidence. I rebuke that spirit of shyness. You ain't nothing shy about you. You a chairwoman. You always been. It's just about you directing your passion. You got to direct your passion. So I want to tell you thank you. I appreciate that. Sheesh. Next, we got Big Verge. Big Verge, where you at? Shout out to the Chain Gang. Shout out to the Chain Gang. Let's go, Verge. Where you at? Right, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at, Verge? Can you hear me? There we go.
So you gave me on.
Yeah, I got you.
Blessing, family, blessing. I like it. First and foremost, I like to thank God for giving you a voice to speak over this platform and the family, the legacy family. Gratitude, man. Gratitude. Where everybody gratitude at, man? I mean, Don been running the call for 100 days, man. 100 days straight. You feel me? And you know, the reason I come back, man, because it real for me. You feel what I'm saying? I want y'all to look at my camera, man. I'm finna show y'all something, man. See, this where I'm at. I want to make it real for y'all. This where I'm at. I'm in the chain game, man. You feel what I'm saying? I've been on 26 years. This what they do. This what they do. You feel what I'm saying? This what they choose to do when they 24. This what they choose to do in the morning when they 24.
Impact.
And then what I choose to do with mine. It's a difference, man. It's a difference. So what you gonna do to make a difference in your life? To make a difference in somebody else's life around you that's looking up to you, somebody else that you can impact on a daily basis. It say the power is not in your push, it's in your position. Dom is in a position. We're in a position because we're on this call. We on this call day in and day out. Even if you miss some days, you still done been on this call. What a gratitude at. It say when you help enough people get what they want, you get what you want. I'm gonna repeat that because Dom said it, but I'm gonna repeat it. I'm gonna edify. It said when you help enough people get what they want, you get what you want. Service to many leads to greatness.
Right.
What a gratitude at. I got on here one day, man, and I stated boldly, man, run your mouth. Y'all act like y'all be scared to talk. You talk to your friends on the phone, and they ain't talking about nothing. You been talking however many years you been living. Frivolous conversation. It ain't amounting to nothing. Give some value. Give something that you got out this call. Give it back. You can impact somebody. You can make a difference in somebody's life. Everybody got a story. What you say matter. What you say means something. Somebody give value out what you say. Just say something. Give us a glimpse of your life. Who are you? Look in the mirror. You ain't got to turn your camera. Look in the mirror. Say something. Man, it matter, man. Everybody got a voice. And it matter. The platform, I feel like everybody that's on their platform is supposed to be on their platform. God don't make no mistakes, and his time is always perfect. So if you hear this, it's for you. Run your mouth, man.
Jeez.
Blessings.
Shout out to you, Big Verge. Bro, just to see what you've been able to do in the position that you're in. So many people are at home comfortably, sleeping on, talking about like good mattresses. And to see you get up every single morning in the position that you're in, situation that you're in. And Felicia just said it in chat. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change. Verge, really, really quick, one more time. Go show them where you are. See, this right here is the reason why I do this. This right here makes it all worth it. Makes it all worth it. See, what I've done is I've changed the way that I look at Verge. And Verge has changed. This right here is just pure gratitude I'm looking at. See, I got an opportunity to impact each and every single individual in that space. And some of you guys will look at these same individuals and write them off. but I'd rather pull them up. Shout out to you, Big Verge. Shout out to you, Big Verge, man. You inspire me every single morning, bro. Every single morning. Every single morning. You just showing up alone, Verge. Just showing up. Me knowing that you got it way harder than me on a daily basis. For the last 26 years, you've had it harder than me. And you still show up. I love you, big bro. I appreciate you. You're valuable to me. Somebody dropped you almost home. Y'all don't know he really about to come home this month. September is the month to remember. Right here, bro. Look, my big bro been gone for 26 years. He about to come home this month. Y'all have no idea. The last 100 days. The last 100 days, we've been speaking increase. We've been speaking you're almost home. And look, sheesh. Can't he do it? Let's go. Next, we got Denise. Where you at, Denise? Kiana killed me off, though.
Hey,
let's go.
Good morning. Every day, what I've gotten out of this 100 days is the idea that one thing is consistency and discipline. The need for consistent discipline. And you know, I think about it like, you know, I'm this like rock, you know, this stone, this, you know, jagged like stone, and in this space, but underneath this stone lays a valuable precious diamond. And I didn't realize it was there. You know, and I'm just existing. I've just been existing in this space, just content with the rock that I am. And in these 100-day series, I've been able to recognize that I have something great in me that I need to polish. I need to start tumbling the rough edges. I need to start allowing the refiner to work through me to make me into that person that he has intended me to be. And getting on here daily, hearing the wisdom that you share consistently, and choosing to become consistent myself, I'm becoming, I'm starting to tumble that stone into something better, you know. And it's a process, and it's not overnight. And I understand that. And I'm starting to see my true value. I'm starting to see that I have something to get, more to give. And I'm starting to come out of my own little shell, you know. And it's been so valuable, Dom. You know, you may not realize the impact that you have on people, you know, people that don't even know what they have, people that don't even see what they can be, you know. And your consistent push and words to help us to dive deeper, to look at what we want, to look at where we're going, to look at where we are, you know, because the growth has to happen that way. And a lot of times we just don't know how to do it by ourselves. And I love that we're not by ourselves here. I'm not by myself here. And I love that. I love that I have like-minded people in each one of you, and you guys are supportive, and we're growing together, and we're becoming better together. And I just cannot give you enough props, Dom, for what you do. Thank you, because it's immeasurable. And you level up season, Dom, because you are consistent. You are a leader to follow. And I just want you to know that if I've never said that to you before, I will follow you, because you have, first of all, you follow God first. And I trust that. I trust that first. And you know, and you're moving in the direction I want to go. And so I choose to follow you and leaders like you to take me where my next level is, where I may not know how to, where I don't know how to get there on my own. I just want to say thank you.
I love it. I love it. That means a lot to me. That really does. That really does. Shout out to Denise. You show up daily. You speak despite I speak increase. I've seen you grow so much in this space. So continue to just be, continue to stay in it, continue to stay locked in it. Despite Camille, where you at?
Yo, what's up, Dom? You know, I appreciate you, bro. For 100 days, that's strong. It takes a lot to really do 100 days consistently, bro. And I really appreciate you. I know I haven't been plugged in for the whole 100, but the days that I am plugged in, I gain something, and it just helps me get closer to where I want to be and where I need to be for the people that depend on me. So, you know, I appreciate you, bro. And, you know, it's just the things that's gonna stick with me, bro, is mad and bass.
Mad.
I can't, hey, what? I already made my decision, and you know, just bass, that broke sentence, bro. It don't apply no more. So I appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Mad and bass, man. Look, sheesh, we locked in for sure. Because those were the days. Those were the days I didn't feel like doing it. And bash just came out of the days that I was saying those things. I was vocalizing those broke ass sentences. Like, oh man, I'm gonna do it on Monday. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I'm too tired. Oh man. It's like, bro, these are broken sentences. These are things that are breaking your dream down every time you vocalize. So I had to change my vocabulary. I had to start removing the word I know. Your mentor is trying to tell you something, and you're saying, I know. Your downline is trying to tell you something, and you're saying, I know. Oh, yeah, I know. It's like people want to know that you understand them. Stop saying I know and start saying, oh, I understand. Oh, okay, I understand. It's a huge difference between the communication. And that's where Baz came from, just me just kind of making sure that I'm understanding people. That's my goal, you know, is to make sure that I can understand people better. Make sure I'm getting a better understanding of what people were saying, what my mentor is saying, what my downline is saying. Making sure that I'm articulating a better understanding. That's what this call is designed for, is the understanding that it has to be you. God is not going to give you a chair. He gives you the materials, right? He gives you the strength. He does not give you the completed project. You got to complete the project. Right. So again, man, shout out to you, bro, for plugging in the days you did, man. Let's keep running. All right, next we got C Swag. Where you at?
One honey. You a bad man, Dom. Check this out. What about the people? Focus on the youth. And I treat everybody equal. You run, they gonna shoot.
Okay.
Remember that? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can barely hear you, but yeah, you was coming with the vibes.
So I'm saying, like, I met you before you started doing this type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? I met you on IG, and
I remember your song you had sent me. I remember it.
You remember now, right?
What about the people?
I'm talking about, that's when I first, you was telling me, like, hey, you safe, you straight, but you keep your surroundings, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you done been in that position before, you know? So we really alike on a lot of things, bro, and it's crazy. It's crazy, bro, how you move. I can see the same vision you see, you know what I'm saying? So when it comes to this call, you was talking about a bigger pot. What you say about the bigger pot?
You gotta replenish.
You want to be able to stretch in a little pot, basically. You got to get a bigger pot, you know. So let me tell y'all a story real quick, family. A story about a little boy trying to figure out about the pot. So, do you eat ham? You cut like holiday ham? You know how the holiday ham come when they cut the edges off the ham?
Yeah, every once in a while I'll mess with it, but I don't really like ham that much. But yeah, I know.
You know, everybody know what I'm talking about when they cut the edges off the ham, because the pot that they use, basically they cook it in it.
Yep.
Just check this out. Check me out. The little boy asked his mama. He said, "Mama, why do you cut the edges off of the ham? And I gotta hurry this up because I'm on the highway and I don't want to lose connection. So why you cut the edges off the ham, Mom?" Mom said, "I don't know, baby. Let's go ask my mom. That's how she used to do it." The little boy go ask Grandma. "Grandma, why you cut the edges off the ham?" "I don't know, baby. That's how my mom used to do it. Let's go ask her. So they get to the great grandma, you know, and then the great grandma was like, baby, we cut the edges off of the ham because we only had one pot back in the day. So now, that's what they're taught, you know. Not when you try a bigger pot, you can probably make 2 hams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know where I'm going with it? Like, we got so many pots these days. We got so many pots to use, and that's what I really got from today. And oh my gosh, just every day it's a message. One thing I really want to stress right now, though, everybody drop already free, because the chain gang is real. Everybody, can y'all just drop already free?
Right.
Drop already free for me, please. Drop already free, because this is real. This is real dear to me, man. My upline, Turkey Band. Turkey Band is currently incarcerated right now. Old stuff that he got warrant for is already free. All right, he got court coming up, and basically what we're doing is writing letters of endearment to put the icing on the cake. You know, I can drop the email for sure, but Turkey will be on this call right now speaking, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Turkey Benz definitely had a huge impact. And he told me, make sure you get on Grindset call. Every time he called me every day. Make sure you get on Grindset call. And I'm giving him every gem that you give me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the chain gang really is different, bro. It's different. And I love all y'all behind them bars, and y'all already free. You're already free, especially the way you think, the way you put everybody in a position to think that they're already free. I'm already free from that job. I'm already free from that toxic relationship. I'm already free. I'm gone, bro. Hey.
What about the people?
Hey, I said, we brothers on the youth. Father's that trade, man. My daughter back there, my son back there. You already know how we do.
Let's go. C-Swag. Hey, look, man. I watched you elevate on this call, man. I watched you elevate on this call. I watched you really take this opportunity by the horns. And just become that relentless leader. Watch you hit these ranks back to back to back. Plugging into my car every single morning. Speaking on the platform, speaking into the people, not really holding back your interpretation. That was an excellent interpretation with the pot. You know, just going back to the source. And that's what it comes back down to, is just us just going back to the source. Going up that upline ladder and making sure that we're getting on these calls where, you know, leaders are speaking and really just taking in the information, right? But applying information, understanding the information. So again,
apply.
Shout out to you, C-Swag, man. Keep running. I'm running with you. Yeah, free Turkey for sure. Next we got my counterpart in crime. You already know what it is. Look, everybody drop some C10s in the chat, man. It's a privilege to get, you know, one of my counterparts on the call. Somebody that I look up to as well in this space. Hit P5000 before me, came into the business after me. So what I want to say is, bro, this is a selfless leader. This is somebody that, you know, I had a privilege of having some genuine conversations with, somebody that I watch daily. Again, a lot of you guys are not getting the increase because you're not watching those on the side of you. You're not paying attention to the actions that they're taking to get the results that they're getting, right? We got too much pride. We're in too much competition with the individual that's on the side of you versus just asking, hey, how did you do this? What's the better way to do this? And sometimes you don't even have to ask. Sometimes you just got to pay attention, right? We got to start listening to people to understand, you know, to the point where you understand them. And this is somebody I can honestly say that I understand and understands me, right? Again, C10's in the chat. Matter of fact, C25's in the chat because I see you, bro. So with that being said, look, I'm going to kick it over to my counterpart, big C25 loading, right? Mr. Julian Sims. Where you at, Ju? Sheesh, it's a privilege. Say less.
Family, what's going on? I hope everyone is having an amazing Sunday. Man, Dom, it's crazy, bro. I really just, I feel like I would have been remiss if I didn't just hop on here, bro, and really just show gratitude to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think, bro, like you went 100 days straight, right? And for me, bro, you really just set that standard, bro. You really just set that example of consistency and discipline, like my other sister was saying. And, you know, the amount of value, bro, that you are really just giving us on a day-to-day basis, bro, is immeasurable. And I'm gonna be honest, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because you know, I haven't been on every single one, but every time I hop on to your Grindset call, bro, the subjects, the topics that you're speaking on that exact day are the things that, you know, I'm going through or that is resonating with me, you know what I'm saying, at that particular point in time. And like for today, you were talking about seeds, bro, and I just want to go ahead and thank you for sharing your seed with us. Like, you really gifted, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? God has blessed you with the ability to really touch people, bro, and to motivate people and to pour into people and speak life into them. And I'm appreciative of that, bro. I'm appreciative of you sharing your seed with us, bro. And, you know, just to talk about, you know, one other thing that, you know, you shared today was just really like, I feel like it really resonated with where I am right now because, you know, I'm just in a growth season, right? I'm in a growth season and really just conquering self, right? And, you know, what you talked about today was just like, you know, taking all of the resources that you have and really just, you know, jumping off the porch, off the ledge, bro, and soaring, right? And trusting, you know, that parachute, which is really just God, right? So, you know, I appreciate you, bro, for everything. I know everybody on this call appreciates you. C10 is beyond done, right? We're really talking C50, C100 talk, bro, because, man, all the value is there, bro. So we appreciate you, brother.
Bro, that means so much coming from you. Somebody that I've seen get like, I'm talking about massive results in a very short period of time. I've always looked up to you in this space. You may not feel like it, but bro, you've impacted so many lives. So many of the individuals in your organization are like extremely impactful. Look at 7. Just what you've been able to do. Not just 7. I can keep naming names of individuals who are truly stepping up to be that next leader. And I just admire what you've been able to do with your organization. The type of leaders that you develop. I want to tell you it's appreciated because a lot of those individuals are impacting my team on a daily basis. And it started from the root. It started from the seed, and you were the seed that produced seeds within. So I just want to tell you, bro, thank you, bro. Thank you for just not quitting, bro. So many individuals that are impacting money magnets are coming from your team. And they show up here daily and they speak highly of you daily. And I just wanted to acknowledge you in front of them and just tell you thank you. And everybody just drop a thank you in the chat really quick for this individual because you have no idea how much impact he has in Money Magnets. You may not see him all the time, but I'm telling you right now, this is a leader's leader, right? So again, if you guys are not following him on Instagram, follow him on Instagram. His Instagram is SwavyJu, SWAVYJU _. I think it's 2 underscores on that at the end. Drop your IG in the chat, but I'm telling you guys right now, this is somebody that you want to start listening to. It's somebody that you want to start paying attention to. And this is somebody that's most definitely next up, Mr. Julian Sims, man. Let's get it. Shout out to you, bro. That means a lot, man. 100 days to be able to hear you come on this platform and just give me a little edification. That means a lot to me, bro. We brothers for life. We maxing the plan together, bro. So thank you, bro. MM to the moon, bro. Shout out to one of the impact players at MM that just pulled up on us. Let's go. Pull up on me. Let's go. Let's go. That meant a lot. Shout out to my brother, Mr. Julian Sims. Next, we got Dre and then Honey. I still feel like it's one more person that's just kind of fighting, coming up to speak, but it's cool. Dre, where you at? Shout out to Dre, man. Dre been on my calls since my first 100 series. Bro didn't heard all my sauce. He got all my gems. He got more notes than all of y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know anybody on the call that's been on more of my calls than him. And I want to tell you, bro, thank you for just running with me, bro. Thank you for believing in me, bro. Thank you for just sacrificing your time. Even if you at work, bro, you show up in that UPS truck on a daily basis, bro. And you always hop on and speak and you add value at the end of every single call. Even when I was on Clubhouse, not being afraid, when I had all the educators on the call, Tyrone Foster, Sloppy, Kimberly Torres, I can keep naming names. You still showed up and you still spoke, bro. So I want to tell you, bro, thank you for just being just fearless. Thank you for running with me. Sometimes you just want to know if people are running with you. This is somebody I can honestly say that has literally just took this journey with me, that has grown with me. And I want to give you that, Dre. I just want to say thank you, bro. Thank you. Look, you mean a lot to me, bro. You're valuable to me. Let's get it.
I appreciate it, bro. And it's like everything that you said, I can really say back to you, bro, because it's like, you know, I've been on your calls a long time and you've shown me so much, whether like it's towards the business or towards being a man or towards being a better leader. It's like the amount of impact you had on me is tremendous. And it's like, that's one of the things you taught me about. Really, it's just about the impact, like how far, like really your voice matters. And you just said that to somebody else a few minutes ago. And it's just like the discipline, bro, that you've shown, the consistency, it's like, it also really shows me that once you have something in your mind, you could just do it. Nobody's gonna hold you back.
Thanks.
And you showed me through your actions, bro. It's like, I was there when people were saying, oh, you're just doing this for the clout and all that stuff. But
Yeah.
you believed you was helping other people, bro, and you kept pushing. So it really just shows me the power of consistency, the power of discipline. And this is what helps you get to the next level. And you're showing it. And I say a lot, man, like the next level is shown by all of you guys, like the leaders. It's just we have to just take it and do it. Like for me, I feel like the answers are right there. A lot of the answers is right there. It's just I need to really just take it and run and just do what I gotta do, because success leaves clues, and you're leaving a million clues, bro. Like a million, bro. It's like every time, like one of the things you showed me is like the power of edification, bro. It's like that right there by itself is just amazing, because it just shows you how far a conversation can go just with edification. Or when you're introducing me to somebody or somebody else, it make me feel like, man, he really did all that. I want to talk to him. Just simple stuff like that. But me being around you, you showed me that so many times. And I appreciate that, bro. I really appreciate it. But one thing that you said that really stood out to me, or I got in my notes, is every job is a self-portrait of the person that did it.
Sheesh.
Autograph your work with excellence.
They didn't hear you. Say that again.
Say that again.
Yeah.
Every job, family, every job that you do is a self-portrait of the person who did it. Autograph your work with excellence. So to me, that just means like what you do with one thing is how you're going to do with the next. So just go 100, take it to the next level and kill it. And it's just, it shows, because I'm pretty sure one of your goals is to be like Eric Thomas, like the next Eric Thomas or better or something like that. And you're doing it now. You're acting like you have that stage of millions of people. You're doing it right now. So it's just another lesson right there. Like I just said, you're constantly dropping gems to how to get to the next level. And I honestly appreciate it, bro. Like honestly, bro, it's like I've never had such a connection with a leader or a person that genuinely cares about me or the collective. And it's just to know that somebody's there behind you and letting you know, like, bro, I got your back. You could do whatever you want. If you got something, you have a goal, let's go and finish that goal together. And it's amazing, bro. So I honestly appreciate you. And I appreciate everybody on this call, because my favorite part of the call is the testimonies, because it also shows me that, hey, I'm going through something, but this next person over here is also going through something, but their something might be bigger than mine, but they going through it, but they handling it. They showing me that it could be done. So I love the testimonies. I love everybody that talked, and I just appreciate all you guys. Thank you for letting me talk.
Sheesh. Shout out to Big Dre, man. Shout out to Big Dre. He said, every job you do is a portrait of yourself. Are you gonna autograph it? Is this everything that you do, or is this something that you're gonna be proud of? See, the reason why I recorded all of these messages and posted them on YouTube, because I understand that life is short. I'm like, what am I gonna leave on this earth? Nobody else can take away. I don't leave a message. 100 days of value. 100 consistent days of value. And I'm gonna post it. So my son, 10 years from now, can look and see his dad. These are all messages to my kids. Not hidden, but in plain sight. One day he gonna get on YouTube and he gonna type in Legacy Dom, and I'm gonna have, good morning, my son. How you feeling today? Look, let me tell you this. If I'm gone, he gonna have me. What legacy are we leaving for our kids? That was the mission of this last 100 series. I want to talk to them. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to your kids. I want to talk to your kids' kids. I want to sit them down every morning. I want them to hear that. Good morning, you're next up. Good morning, you're next up. Good morning, you're next up. Sheree, when your baby's 15, I want to say good morning, you're next up. You got all of what it takes. You're good enough, you're strong enough, you're kind enough, you're beautiful enough. You're smart enough. You are next up. It doesn't work unless you believe. You don't soar unless you jump. Honey, where you at, honey? Pull up, honey, money. Pull up on me, honey, money. Shout out to Honey. I was at IM3 and I screamed out, vibe check. It was quiet. David Amonitio had the whole crowd just silent. I hit him with a vibe check. I heard the whole crowd. It was just vibe check. That was the best feeling. And Honey was the loudest. She was in a wheelchair.
I was in the wheelchair.
I seen you. You made it worth it. You made me cutting off David Amonite while he was talking to drop a vibe check. Just to see how many family was plugged in, how many family was in the building. And I heard Honey. Despite her condition, I heard my sister.
What? You remember that?
Yes.
That's crazy.
I seen you.
Yes, I had to look up. Come on, I know I hear Legacy Dom up there. I said Legacy. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm 3. It was a different topic. Like
that was a vibe.
Value was beyond me. But today I'm just gonna start off with gratitude because I'm just super happy and grateful to be living on this earth, this God-given earth, and just be speaking like what we talked about all today. Just like your voice is your personality and your right. Your voice is you. And one thing I'm going to say on here is that I love when you start off the call with visualization and end it off with the testimonies. It's like it's a different feeling. Like it's a like starting off with just seeing where you're gonna go and just ending it off with how you're gonna get there, like action steps. And like that part, this part of the call, every time it's gonna always do it for me because it's like hearing other family members' testimonies and just really hearing how it is that what they're going through, and like because everybody goes through a lot of stuff and nobody really knows unless you speak up about it or just really say something about it, and it's always going to hurt you until you vocalize what you're going through. And this is the part of the call where you give other people the opportunity to say what it is that they're truly going through. And like what Dre had said, I'm like, dang, he taking all the good stuff. What? I was like, dang. But yeah, he was like, I'm just like, dang, I can't go after Dre. Cause Dre's spitting out all the value. But it's just a sense of like, this is a family, like really, really, it's a family, and you can't really be shy in front of your family, like, and like, cause I know my family embarrassed me all the time. And another thing was that I got submission from like this whole 100-day series, even though I haven't been tapped in through all of this series. But what I get from every single call that I hop on is just submission. And it was a let me see right here. Oh, right here. It said the rule that you have to follow the vision of for your team. So I got from that like the submission part was, unless y'all are in unison, then it's not going to happen. Like when I built this, well, when I tried to build
business. You built it. Speak it.
Yeah, I built the business it wasn't on unison. It really wasn't on unison because it was like they said create your chat and do it like this. I'm like, I don't feel like I need to do that just yet. I feel like I need more leverage. And that's when Julian had came in. Let's speak about Julian. Yes, because see Tim loading, big Julian. He came in and he really poured value into all of us. Like what, like a leader. Julian, Seven are true leaders because a leader is going to step down from where they are. And
say that again. Say that again. Say it again, honey. Say it again, honey.
A leader is going to step down from where they are and help you, like really take baby steps with you. Like, come here, walk this way, take this step, and then take that step. But like,
are you listening to this queen?
What?
She telling y'all what to look.
I'm telling y'all because if you try to run by yourself, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, family. Like, I'm speaking from experience. Like, you trying to run this thing by yourself, talking about, tell your upline, like, yo, I got it. I don't need your help no more. Cause it's like, I don't feel like you giving the much value that I could give. It's going to hurt you. It's going to hurt you. And I had to learn the hard way, but I'm fixing up right now. I apologize to my mentor. Yeah. And she cussed me out. Yes. And I was like, yeah, I admit I was wrong. But yeah, and we moving forward. That's all it is. It's just moving forward.
Honey,
and so,
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Because I've watched you grow since my last 100 series. And the woman that's speaking today is a chairwoman.
Oh, thank you.
You just vocalize so much leadership traits. And it's not like you read it, it's like in you. And you know it. And you walking in it now. So I just know the next 90 days, the next 100 days, you about to get a huge increase if you just stay close to the fire, stay close to Juju, stay close to Seven, because I'm telling you right now, they're next up. And if you follow them, just like Elisha followed Elijah, I'm telling you, if you follow them, you're going to get so much more than what your family was going to give you. I'm telling you right now, if you just continue to follow them, I'm telling you, God is leading them somewhere that you've never been. They're going to be telling you to do things that you've never done so you can get some things that you've never gotten. You're probably never going to experience getting them from your mom, from taking advice from your auntie, from taking advice from your grandma, from taking advice from your cut. They're taking you places. The reason why I'm telling you this, because they're following individuals just like I am that are taking us places that we've never been. You're going to be able to do some things that others are never going to be able to do, but you got to stay close to the fire. The moment you step away from that fire, it's going to get dark. It's going to get cold. And that's where fear comes in. And that's where self-doubt steps in that dark place. Stay close to the fire. You got this. Shout out to you, honey. I just want to tell you, thank you, sis, for just tuning in, plugging in, exposing others, getting your team on, getting your family on. Giving me gratitude. I give it back to you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. You hear me?
Yeah.
You've been running with your boy, defending your boy's honor. I hear you. I'll be seeing you. Thank you. I appreciate you. You valuable to me. Keep running, sis. Chairwoman loaded. Everybody drop chairwoman loaded. She loaded. She loaded. She loaded. Keep the bees close to the honey. I'm telling you right now. Let's go. Let's go. Next we got iPhone. iPhone, where you at? iPhone. I'm not sure who iPhone is. iPhone, where you at? iPhone. There we go. iPhone. iPhone. Just hit that unmute. I just clicked you. It's my mom. Hold on, man. Mom.
Hello. I want to say congratulations to my beloved son, who is doing an awesome job. He's been consistent. He's been patient. He knows God has something great for not just him, but all of you. I am praying for all of you. I'm not always on, but I wanted to be on to edify him and let him know that I am so grateful to him for his obedience. His obedience. When he heard a word that said, get on 100 days, high, dry, whatever, tired. I've seen him grind, but he didn't want to miss you. He had a word for all of you. He believed in you. When he didn't see it for himself, he saw it for you. So I want to thank God for his obedience, his consistency, his patience, his love, his compassion for all of you. He's a great leader, and leaders produce other leaders. So the seed has been planted. Just know that God is producing something in each one of you. You don't want to chase money. You want money to chase you. So if you can remember that, God will send it when you're not even thinking about it. He will make you a money magnet, not just a word, but everybody that knows you, that sees you, and even those that don't know you will be drawn to you like a magnet, because there is an anointing on your life. The anointing comes from the top and comes down. So a shout out to all the chairmen at the top, all the way down to the down line. I'm in there too, praise God. But I just want you to know my son has a heart for the people. He has a heart for each one of you. And I've heard so many of your shout outs to him. I appreciate you loving on my son, because he's truly been loving on you. And I want you to know that it is not in vain. It is not in vain. He speaks of all of you. He is with you. He is for you. I listened to all of the shout outs today. I listened to your testimonies, and I want you to know that you're in my prayers, that you're in my heart. And I will continue to lift your name up, and to lift, the business up, and the ministry, and all of the things that are being produced right now. I don't want to go on and on, because you see where you get it from. But I want you to know that I am proud of you, Dominique. I am so proud of you, because I see the making of a great man. It's already in you. You're just walking it out, son. And God has allowed you to have a family of your own. And I'm talking about the people on this line and those that are not on today, that have been there edifying you, supporting you, building you up. Because I know when you speak to them, you're speaking to yourself first. And I appreciate the time that you have sacrificed for everyone on this call. So I just want all of you to know that I love you like my son loves you, because he talks about you all the time. And you all are a seed in his heart. And I know God is about to blossom each one of you to be your own tree, your own flower, your own forest, your own garden, whatever it is, you got it. Just believe in yourself, because God believes in you, and so do I. Love you all. Have a blessed day, son. So proud of you. So proud of you. Mama loves you. Let's go. I'm in Arizona.
Thank you. Jeez. I just want to say something real quick, Mom. I remember the night I got shot, and you showed up. You showed up. You showed up. That's the best feeling I ever had in my whole life. I remember I didn't cry until I seen you. But I want to tell you, Mom, there's an anointing that's following you, and it's chasing me. It's been following you for so long. For those that don't know, my mom's been struggling with lupus. She's been paralyzed from the waist down. Her story is tremendous, and I feel like every bit of the reason why I'm doing this is for you. See, a lot of times, I always tell my mom all the time, she used to always tell me, you're going to be the one that's going to speak. I used to tell her, no, I'm not. Don't speak that on me. And I've watched her do exactly what I'm doing for years. I watched her pour into individuals. I watched her speak life into other individuals, and I never really understood what she was doing. And I want to tell you, thank you for just planting this seed within me. But I know it's all you, because favor follows you, Queen. Abundance knows your name. God knows your name. I've seen him do things for you that I've never seen him do for anyone in my life. And I want to tell you right now, Ma, I just speak increase over the next 15 generations. I thank you for every seed that you've planted from here to Africa, from here to Italy. There's a flame that burns within you that nothing can put out. And I've watched it. I've watched it heat up. I've watched it simmer down. And I'm telling you right now, Mom, I'm gonna keep blowing on that fire. And this is the best surprise that I've ever gotten from you. You broke me down on my car and I wasn't ready to do all of that. So you was out of line for that. But I want to tell you, I'm truly grateful. I'm truly grateful for the man that you really positioned me to be. For the care that you've given me. Every day when I got shot, my mom came and changed my bandages every single day. Checked on me all night long. You know, my mom is a registered nurse at heart and literally registered nurse as well. But it's the prayers that you put in my spirit every single day. You guys ask me, where did you turn your wounds into? My mom gave me that. You got to turn your wounds into wisdom. Every bit of what you've been through is literally what's going to take you through. I watched my mom lose her home. You know what? You know the reason why I want to give my mom a home? I remember I was about 9 years old and I watched my mom watch her house burn down to the ground. And I remember her saying, everything is gone. Everything is gone. Everything, we losing everything. And I didn't realize what she was saying. But I'm telling you right now, Mom, increase is here now. Every bit that the devil took for you, I'm going to get it back. I promise you that. On this call on day 100, I'm going to give everything to get you everything. I remember God took your car and I told you, Mom, I'm going to be the one that gets you a new car. Everything that he took from you, we getting it back. Because I'm ready to go to war. I'm ready to sacrifice. I'm ready to get in the trenches daily. I'm ready to lose sleep. Not just for you, but for Harlem, for Derek, for Trey, for Vontae, for my dad, for Mom, for Nana, for Papa. My mom just lost both of her parents 3 weeks apart. And you crying about losing some profit in the trade. My mom lost both of her parents 3 weeks apart. I watched you stand strong. I watched you stand so strong at that pulpit while we were speaking on burying my grandparents, your mother and your father. I watched you literally cater to everybody else there. And I want you to know that you are a seed that's planted. I'm telling you right now, Ma, look, the fruit that you bear is going to feed generations because I'm going to make sure of it, because I want you to know I am a seed within your seed. 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 I'm telling you right now, the tree that God has prepared for you is going to feed generations and nations. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to see it through. 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 So I just want to speak life over you. I speak life over your body. I speak life over your liver. God can't look. The devil can't take what God gave you. It's already done. Because everybody drop, it's already done. It's already done. Because it's already done. He drop the words. He can't put out the fire. He can't touch the fire. He's blinded by the light. Pick one of them. Just put it right now so she can see it. He can't touch the fire. He can't touch your body. He can't touch your heart. He can't touch your mind, Mom. So I want to tell you, I appreciate you. You done broke me down. You done built me up. Look, I'm toe up. I don't even care. Day 100, you showed up. Y'all know how long I've been asking my mom to get on my calls? Y'all know how long I've been asking mom, just get on, just say something, Mom. They got to hear you. She going to wait until day 100, day 600 to hop on here. Girl. And that's the thing. That's the thing. It's like we constantly asking God to give us something, and you just got to just keep asking. You constantly asking God to, look, God, just let me fly. I'm tired of falling. But you just got to keep asking. And right when you think it's all over, right on at the last second, he shows up and he just lifts you up. And Mom, that's exactly what you just did. So I just want to tell you, I'm forever grateful and I want to thank you. I'm not ashamed to get on here and just tell you that I love you and I appreciate you and I'm grateful for you. And I encourage you. right? You just made this call that much worth. That much. You didn't have to do this, but you did. You could have just sat and watched, but you didn't. And I want to tell you, I thank you. I'm so appreciative. This made my day. This is better than any birthday present you ever gave me. You just gave me confirmation to run. And I got it from you. You just let me know that you see me. And a lot of times in this space, family, when you run in the team, you run in the organization, you're trying to build a business, the people just want to know if you see them. They just want to know if you care. They just want to know if you see the struggle, if you see the sacrifice that they're doing. They just want to know if you see them trying. And man, what an excellent display. Excellent example that you just showcased. So I just thank you, Mom, for showing up. I appreciate you. I love you. I'm honoring you. You see my mom bought her some bling. Show them that bling real quick. Sheesh. Locked in. Big jewels. Stop playing. Chairwoman in the building. Let's go. I love it, Mom. We leveling up. So many more toys. So much more joy on the way. Let's go. It's on the way. I promise you. Let's go. Sheesh. Shout out to my why that just popped up on me. People ask me, what's my why? You just heard her speak. Sheesh. I don't even want to talk to no more. I'm just playing. We got Sheree. Where you at? Where you at? Sheesh. This call done turned into something else. Y'all tear me up, man. Feeling like.
Oh my gosh. Great and mighty legacy Dom. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is so wonderful. I appreciate this call right now, this moment. To be with you guys and speak to you guys. Legacy Dom, the last time you and I talked, what did you tell me to do?
Read the definition.
You told yeah, you told me to read the definition, but you said the next time I see you again, I want you to have some pictures on that back, the back part of your screen.
There she got her building. Look at her building.
There you go.
Look
you
at her
see
building.
that? Do you see that?
Sheesh.
Do you see that? Your motivation gave me that opportunity to step out of my box and go and get what I wanted in life. And it's there. It's there. I've been there. I've looked at my office. I have invited my team.
I'm proud of you.
And not only did you say to do that, today you said to look at that tree. No, Dom, I didn't look at that tree. I looked at the clouds in the sky, how shiny the sun is towards the clouds in the sky. And I said, Sherelle, imagine yourself being up in a skyscraper one day.
Let's go, Queen.
Imagine that. And then go get it.
Go get it.
Go get it.
Go get it.
And that's what I did, Dom, and that's why it's there. And I'm not going to stop there. Guess what else I did, Dom?
What else you do, Mama? Go on, tell me.
I looked up how many skyscrapers are in this world, Dom.
How many?
How many? Not many. But guess where they at? The most of them. Guess where they at?
Where they at?
Dubai. Dubai, Dom.
I know. You see, I've been posting it every time before the call. If you
exactly.
I have videos of Dubai on. Why? Because I'm going. Why? Because I'm going.
I'm going, Dom. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it there. I'm gonna make it there. I'm gonna see you there.
Let's go. Yep.
I'm gonna see you there.
I'm gonna see somebody
Jack there.
Look.
I'm gonna see Denise there.
Let's go.
Jamilda, I'm gonna see you there.
Let's go.
C-Swag, I'm gonna see you there.
Let's go.
Verge, I'm gonna see you there.
Let's go, Big
Lance,
Bird.
I'm gonna see you there.
Let's go, Lance.
Huh? Let's go. Let's go.
You got me fired.
Oreo, I'm gonna see you there.
Let's go.
We going, y'all. We going. And we ain't gonna stop there. We ain't gonna stop there.
Excellent.
We ain't gonna stop there.
Jeez.
And then when you said my son, you absolutely right. You absolutely right. Because I always said my kids ain't working for nobody but they self.
Jeez.
And somebody's gonna help me lead them there. And you said that I want to see your kids in 15 years. You got it. You on it. I got this.
I'm so
You
excited
got
right
this,
now.
Dom. And only imagine, Dom, if you just surprised us one day, you and mom, and you be on the agenda for the day. Imagine how many of us gonna be there to see y'all shine like y'all just did just then.
I know. I'm about to turn my
Imagine, Dom.
Chairwoman Loading. Y'all don't even know. Once you step into this space, I'm telling y'all right now. Y'all thought I was some. Mom's got it.
Mom got it.
I'm telling you
Mom
right now.
got it.
Nah, y'all have no idea. I am just a seed. This woman
yes,
is
you are.
with the fruit. With the
and I just want to share that with you. And I can't thank you guys enough. Dom, thank you. Thank you for this space. Kari Bush, thank you for this space.
Shout out to Kari.
Trey House, thank you for this space. I Am Academy, thank you for this space.
Let's go.
Okay? I love you guys.
Love you too.
Money Matters to the moon. Let's go.
Amen to the moon. She got me fired up. Hey, shout out to Ray. Oh my God, Ray. Sheesh. Hey, shoot me your number. We linking up. DM me. I'm tired of you. DM me. Gonna go out and just gonna get the building. Just look in the background, Dom. You didn't told me. And just gonna get in my face about it. Girl, you better go. Got me fired up. Look. Y'all coming, Jamil. Milda, don't play with me on here. Cause y'all, these last few, y'all out of line. She done went and got a whole building. Just everything. Everything you need to go chair on. She got it. I'm excited, man. This is a privilege. Let's go. Jamilda, where you at, Queen? I see you got the baby girl.
I'm here. Hi, family. So I really just wanted to take this time on day 100 to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I can honestly say without this call, with everything that I've had to go through this year, I don't know that I would have had the mental strength to do it. But because I got on when I didn't feel like it, whether I felt like it, whether I'm working, whether I'm in the field, whatever I'm doing, I got on and you always poured into me. The words that you have spoke over my life will stay with me. Woo! I never thought about the fact that forces were really fighting against me to be quiet because that's something I've trained myself to do, to fit in with everyone. I've never fit in and I never understood why. And it's because I'm not made to fit in, I'm made to be great.
Made to stand out.
So on September 5th, when you said, if I'm not dead, God is not done with me, like that woke me up and gave me a whole new life, because there's times where I have given up on myself. And I can't afford to do that because this is my why. My world, I didn't even think I could have kids. So it's my responsibility to make sure that he never wants for anything in life like I had to. And my mom is rooting me on in heaven, just like your grandparents are rooting you on from heaven, and they are so proud of you. I'm not even under your downline, but I am so proud of you, and you have helped me grow so much. I am forever grateful for you. You are the reason that I have not quit, despite not being able to make no withdrawals. Just EMP 150 and losing it. You are the reason, because I can do all things as long as I'm willing to put in the work. And I'm willing, and I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful. I just wanted to give you your flowers while you're here. Everyone wants to be thankful while you're gone. I want to tell you that you're here. You have value. Let God keep using you. You are a true vessel, and I'm so honored to have been able to even experience the words that you have enlightened us with. Thank you. Truly, thank you.
Sheesh. Look, I don't know what to say. 100 days. This is 600 days for me of growth, of sacrifice, of me just really just pushing myself to be more disciplined. It really started. I want to say it started with my mom and my brother Yoko Heezy. When I got shot, I was down. It really broke me. I lost everything. I lost my job. I lost my car. I lost my confidence. I lost a lot. Went into this deep depression, and my mom and my brother, they used to come to the space that I was in. I feel like I kind of just locked myself in a box behind four walls. It was hard for me to get out. I remember my mom said you got to speak your way out of it. You got to speak against it. And every day I would start talking to myself in that space, not knowing that it was a seed that she planted within me. And every day she would come in and water it. We pray with you, son. You got to get up. You got to try to do this. You got to try, maybe if you try this. And I didn't realize that she was watering every day. And then what I would do is I would go outside. My grandma used to get up at like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. She would get out and she would go water her garden. I didn't realize my mom was watering me while I was watching my grandma water the garden. I remember my grandma, she planted these trees in the backyard. It started off small. She said, I'm gonna name all of them. These are all my grandkids. When I'm gone, they all, look, it's gonna be fruit. And I'm not realizing what God did until now. A lot of the times you gotta climb that mountain to really see what God is really, what the vision really is. Sometimes time has to pass for you to really visualize what God is really doing in your life. This is why you need to just focus on, it's not about getting to the top of the mountain, but it's about the journey. It's about the climb. It's about documenting the climb, because there's others that are going to come down that same path, go up that same trail, go up that same steep part. Are you leaving the rope for them? Success leaves clues. Certain things have to happen. Certain things had to happen in my life. The same person that thought they buried me that day, the same person that gunned me down and tried to kill me that day, did not know that I was a seed. I remember the first Grindset, I called it 10 words of the day. The first thing I said on Instagram, I just said, let me just start speaking this into the atmosphere. Let me get on social media and just say this. Like, I don't care if nobody listens to it. I remember my mom and my family had got me some get well balloons and stuff. And it was my first day home. And I remember when I went in the backyard on my crutches and I just was standing out in the middle of the grass, recording myself. And I entitled the video, it's still on my Instagram today. It's called Get Well Soon. Get well soon. And I wasn't talking about my body. I was talking about my spirit. My spirit was broken. That bullet really broke a yoke within me that could not be, look, once God breaks the yoke within you, the spiritual yoke within you, that yoke cannot be placed back in that membrane. It only flows. I'm telling you right now, get in your flow. Just go. Just do it. Just sacrifice it. It'll take you places you've never been before. It'll allow you to take your, look, I'm taking my mom to Dubai with me. Who gonna pull up on us? We riding camels, y'all. She's going. You hear me, Mom? We going. Taking my pops too. It's a family trip. But I gotta get to the end of this. I gotta do the work. And I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to sacrifice sleep, time, energy, money, patience, my attitude, my ego, my pride for others. So I can expose something to my mom that she's never seen. I want to show her something that, look, she's shown me everything that I've ever seen in my life. I want to show her something that she never seen. I want to expose her to something she never seen. I want to be the reason why. I desire to be the reason why. So with that being said, family, look, I love y'all. I know it's only 35 of y'all left, but I appreciate every single one of y'all. I'm grateful to even be in this space on this platform. Shout out to Kari Bush, man. Thank you, bro. You've been allowing me to just use your platform for so long. You've been trusting me with your organization for so long. You've been letting me talk this trash to the squad for so long. But I want to tell you guys, thank you. I appreciate you. Like I end every single call. I know I don't want to end it, but I end every single call by saying what? What do y'all think I'm going to say? Let me unmute these mics real quick. Somebody tell me real quick, what am I about to say?
Say,
Tell a
stop playing
friend
with
to tell a friend. Tell a friend.
Tell a friend to move with the movement.
Tell a friend to move with the
I
movement. Get
think
right.
Don't even let that go over your head.
With you.
Tell a friend to
Let's get it. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up like you're vertical. God is always good. I want you to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to move with the movement one time. And look, stop playing with your success, family. Stop playing with your success, and your success will stop playing with you. Stop playing with your success, and your success will stop playing with you. Stop playing with your success. Stop playing with that tree. You got to build that chair. You got to cater to it. You got to shape it. You got to scope it. You got to readjust. You got to make adjustments. You got to weigh it. You got to speak to it. You got to speak to that tree and say, you are a chair because I said you are going to be a chair and I'm going to craft you. You are a chairwoman because look, you got to speak to that chairwoman within inside you. You got to craft it. You got to shape it. You got to alter it. You got to adjust it. You got to sacrifice time for it. You got to develop it. And then teach the next person to do the same thing. And you'll sit in that chairwoman seat. You'll sit in that chair. But you got to stop playing with your success. You got to stop taking days off. Every day is not promised. What are you willing to do to solidify the foundation for your kids, the next 5 generations? What are you sacrificing? What will they say about you? On your deathbed, will they thank you for every bit of what you've done for them? I challenge y'all to treat everybody that you meet, everybody that you come across, treat them like you're written into their will. And they're literally in a position to give you millions of dollars in their will. Treat people like that. Oh, you ain't gonna cuss them out. Oh, you ain't gonna neglect them. Oh yeah, you trying to get that bag. Treat them like you want to keep them. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, like in every single call, man, God is always good. I want you to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to move with the movement one time, man. I see y'all at the top. It's way too crowded at the bottom, man. Don't ever look down on somebody unless you got the courage, integrity, the audacity to fly back down on that cliff. Just tell them to jump. Show them how to jump. Jump with them. Fall with them. Crawl with them. Walk with them. Run with them. But jump. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, man. Today is day 100 of 100 Grindset Morning Motivation, daily personal development for entrepreneurs, individuals looking to level up. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Somebody drop my Instagram in the chat one more time. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry for the tears, man. Every tear that I cried today was water for the garden of my victory. I understand it's time for the overflow. That was passion coming out my eyes. That was victory coming out my eyes. Right? Again, God responds to passion. I love y'all. My Instagram is in the chat. Make sure you guys follow me on YouTube at Legacy Dom. Go subscribe to the channel right now at Legacy Dom. Every single one of these videos are posted on there. If you missed day 20, go look at day 20. If you missed day 2, go look at day 2. If you missed day 98, go look at 98. Whatever day it was, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you at the top, man. It's way too crowded at the bottom, man. One time for the one time. I love y'all. Blessings to you. Let's go. Sheesh.